wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We sure did out here. We got to, hit up the gym. We got to do Chef with Jeff. So we definitely had a good weekend here. Kind of shitty Monday in a way because it did rain and it was raining kind of hard. But some of us who like the rain, we can, turn that frown around and be happy with the rain. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm always liking when you get kind of that fresh breeze, that nice cool air. I know Jay loves that cool air. So, yeah, man, it rained literally like 1 month's total worth pretty much in one day. So we did get a lot of rain today.
Oh,
it's happening.
So literally the whole day rain.
The whole day of rain today, since like 1 in the afternoon, has been raining, and just literally we got like whole month's worth of rain in one day, like over inches of rain.
Is it raining right? It's raining right now, right?
Yeah, it's still kind of sprinkling.
I can hear it.
The hardest rain has passed, and it's more like in the Central Valley, like Pleasanton area and stuff like that right now.
Got it.
That's kind of where we're at. We do have one person in the chat right now, a new person that we haven't heard before, Martinus Nell, who says, "Good morning, guys."
Good morning,
Martinus. How are you?
Or good evening for us.
Yeah, we are evening here. Martinus, where are you from? If you are in the morning time, we definitely want to know. Let us know in the chat. And Jay, how are you feeling, my brother?
Excellent.
Any soreness from last night's leg day?
Nah, man. No, we didn't squat.
Yeah, we didn't.
When I don't squat, I'm fine.
Yeah,
my legs are fine.
I definitely felt my knees a little bit today, but it wasn't too big of a deal. So
everything's good, man. Everything's good.
No, that's good. That's good.
Trying to get in the RTs right now as we're talking. So.
Right. I did try yesterday for the first time on Jay's recommendation an energy drink called Ghost, if you never heard of it. That did get me amped up a little bit. I was cool. I was getting it in, even though with my ankle, I rolled it like last week. But I said, screw it. And I still went all out and got it in. Jay, what did you end up doing for the Chef with Jeff episode?
I don't remember. I had salmon, I believe.
There's some steak too.
I had some steak, some salmon. I did a lot of different vegetables. I know I did asparagus, and I'm pretty sure I did I put a mixture of hella vegetables. I was craving vegetables, bro. But yeah, I had to put it on 2 plates. It wouldn't fit on 1 plate.
I saw that. It was like a big ass plate. I was like, oh shit, he's probably.
No, that's what I always have to. When I cook for me, like especially like a Chef with Jeff.
Yeah.
I always have multiple plates.
Oh. Okay.
So like I have a big plate, but I usually only use it during Thanksgiving. So I always make myself multiple plates, and then after I make them and take videos, then I always give him some.
Yeah.
He always eats good, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. He had steak and salmon, so he was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's
going back to the chat, Martin Nusnell says, "It's me, Borson." So, yeah, now we know who that is.
Boyer! Boyer, you're on! Oh, shit! What's up, bro? So you're on the YouTube one. See, I sent you the X one. You didn't get on the X one. Now you're on the YouTube one. Good, bro.
Yep.
Very good, man. Boyer's on. Oh, that's awesome, bro. I didn't even know. I didn't know if you were going to be awake and if you got my message. I thought I was going to see you on our gym live. Oh, shit. Boyer's on, bro. That's tight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it, man. Yeah, this is the chill one, Boyer. Like, we're going to talk about, obviously, sports, obviously, my movie of the day that I haven't started yet.
Yeah.
And then we talk about a conspiracy theory. We talk about all the trending topics for the day. And yeah, this is like the chill one. This is not the gym one,
Yeah, we go crypto. We even got horoscopes for you guys.
Oh, crypto, that's right. Yeah, Boyer wants to know about crypto. So
yeah. So we're gonna have all that.
Yeah, we do have a crypto section, but remember, Boyer's in and out of work at these times. So
yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even know. That's cool.
Luckily, all this is recorded, so worst comes to worst, people can always rewatch the episode. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we always have. Yeah, we have the lives on that you could always watch Boyer, and then we always have our shorts You know, and then we have the multiple platforms, you know.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah,
yeah, man.
Boyer says, "Yep, I'm here, bud. Looking forward."
Yeah, like I said, just chill out, boy. You could be doing whatever in the background. You know, a lot of people like with our show, they be doing stuff in the background and then listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then we got Jake Feezy in the house, first time on YouTube, who says, "These fool clowns." So yeah. And, he says SYBAU. I think I know what that stands for, but I'll just say, yep, I do work for Subaru, so yeah, I like Subarus myself.
So I don't even know it. Yeah, I don't. You control chat, bro. So you good.
Yep.
You good, dog.
Cool. Shout out to everybody watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let's move on. We do have a bunch of sports for you, and we just, I believe, finished NFL. So let's get into that first.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. NFL. So there was 2 games on today, man, and both upsets. You do realize that, right?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you know, okay. So the Bills and Falcons played. Obviously, the Patriots left the Bills last week. Remember, they beat them the first time.
Yeah.
And today the Falcons ended up beating the Bills, bro. Like, yeah, man, that was kind of crazy. I was rooting for the Bills to lose too, because that means the Patriots they're on top of the division now. So, you know, because the tiebreaker will go to them. So the Falcons beat them 24-14.
Oh, wow.
Very yeah, I was surprised, man, because the Bills have a good defense. Josh Allen, obviously, you know, is great quarterback, but yeah, man, they could not get it done, dude.
Yeah.
They ran like I think the Falcons took a page out of the Patriots book how they played them, bro. You know what I mean? They really hit them with a run hard, and I was surprised at the Falcons defense, bro. I was very surprised. It's one of the most bipolar teams I've seen. Like 1 week, like they could have a win like this, and then another week they could have a loss to just any team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they got blown out by the Panthers the other week. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
You know? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. The Falcons are like just a bipolar team. But that was cool. They beat the Bills 24-14. That was a good game. Shout out Bijan Robinson. He had a career high, bro, like 170 rushing yards. He was running all over them, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he was excellent when they drafted him from Texas. He was very, very good, bro. So solid player, bro. But I did not expect that. I thought the Bills would walk all over the Falcons.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. And then we had one other game which came down to the wire, bro. We had the Bears and Commanders.
No, okay.
And the Bears beat them 25-24, bro.
Damn.
The last play of the game, bro. He got Caleb Williams hooked up with DeAndre Swift for a 55-yard TD, and that was it, bro. Very surprising as well, too. That was a shock.
Yeah.
That was a big shock. I thought Jaden Daniels and them would get it done, but they didn't, man. The Bears walked in there and they had a good game, bro. Shout out to the Bears, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's that was a tough one, man. That's if I was a Commanders fan, I'd be pretty pissed. You know, those 1-point losses, those are the worst, bro. Those are the worst of the worst.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go. We'll go with the Sunday games.
Cool. Let's do it real quick. Let me just get into some chats before we do it, so I don't lose them all. We got Justin in the house saying, "Sup, gang."
What up, Just? You work out yet?
And we got a new person on the house saying it's the name is Goon. And Goon, what up, Goon? Nice to see you. They want to know, okay, so who would you pick in your dream Diddy freak off rotation? 5 people.
Oh God, I'm cool, man. I ain't talking about any of the Diddy freak offs, dude. That shit's all bad, bro. I've heard the worst of the worst, especially with Kim Porter's book, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We got
like a lot of the people she was naming off in that book. I was like, holy shit.
Right. We also got Eggy in the house. New chat here saying, let's get into it. Ha ha ha. And Pace. Pace. P-A-I-S-E. Pace.
Word.
There. Let's move on and get into the Sunday's football game.
Yeah, Sunday. So obviously I was up for the game in London. You know what I mean? So the Broncos, they eked that one against the Jets 13-11. That was a very weird game, bro. Like they really – well, it was very defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an ugly ass game, like
Yeah.
in London. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Broncos had like 9 sacks. You know what I mean? Obviously, they didn't want to lose to the Jets because the Jets haven't won a fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it was just an ugly ass game, and they got their victory. So, big ups to the Broncos, 13-11. It was but I don't know how the London folks liked it. You know what I mean? It was very non-exciting.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I mean, last week they had a more exciting game, so
Yeah.
this one was more defense. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, bring Liverpool in, man.
And I actually thought Liverpool was playing that day. I thought they were playing Manchester, remember? And obviously, wrong day. It's next week. You know what I mean? I had to find out the hard way. So it's all good, though. It's all good.
It's all good. The bet's still on.
Oh, I already know. You know what I'm saying? I already know, man. And then the Steeler gang, they beat up the Browns 23-9. That's no surprise. That's the Browns are the Browns for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Bolts, they got it done against the Finns. They beat the Dolphins 29-27. So yeah, good win for the Chargers, man. You know what I mean? Coming off that L. Patriots, they got it done against the Saints 25-19. That was they've been, like I said, they've been playing good ball as of late. As you know, they beat the Bills last week.
Yeah.
Rams, they walked in, they beat the Ravens, no problem. No Lamar Jackson, no problem, bro. Without Lamar Jackson, the Ravens' offense is non-existent.
What happened to Lamar again?
Hamstring?
Oh, hamstring.
Yeah, I believe it's a hamstring. It's a hamstring or ankle. I believe it's hamstring, though.
Was he out for the season or?
No. I think he's out maybe 4 weeks.
Oh, 4 weeks. Okay, that's
because he has to run.
Yeah.
Without a hamstring, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know, if he's gonna sit back there, he's gonna get his ass planted in the ground, bro.
True.
Yeah, so they don't want to risk that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the Rams beat them 17-3. Good win for the Rams. The Colts, they beat the Cardinals 31-27. I didn't watch that game, but I mean, when I saw the highlights, I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, Daniel Jones threw for 2 touchdowns, so he had a cool game. You know, not too bad.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor running the ball is always a good sight for them. So, yeah, they beat the Cardinals. I was thinking that this one surprised me. The Seahawks game, they beat the Jags because the Jags came off beating the Chiefs. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And dude, that Seahawks defense apparently is that good. They held the Jags at 12 points.
Oh wow!
I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? So Sam Darnold did good for the Seahawks. Yeah, they won 2012. They walked into Jacksonville and got that W. So shout out to them.
Nice.
The Hawks did work. Yeah. Panthers, I told you, dude. Remember the Panthers played the Cowboys? I was like, dude, I'm going with the Panthers. They beat the Cowboys, bro.
That's crazy. And you remember in the beginning, you said I'm going to go for Cowboys even though I don't like him, but then you switched it up at the very end.
Well, because I hate the Cowboys. I was like, I can't root for the fucking Cowboys. Fuck that.
Right.
Good job, Panthers. I'm sure Jerry Jones is pissed off about that. So the Panthers beat the Cowboys 30-27.
Nice.
Your squad, bro. The battle of the 1-4 teams. They played the Titans, and your squad ended up getting them victory, dude. The Raiders got a W.
It's about time, man. It's about time. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I didn't see the game. I don't know if you did, but I mean, 20-10. You know, they're 2-4 now. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had lost 4 in a row, so you know what I mean.
I got a little sad today because somebody on the internet asked like one of the like AI like ChatGPT to predict the next 50 like Super Bowl winning team like for the next 50 years, predict each Super Bowl win. And bro, Raiders for the next 50 years were not even on there at all, bro. I was pretty damn sad today.
Well, I don't believe that because ChatGPT can't predict traits.
Oh, I know.
I told you the Raiders. Give them at least a decade, bro. Minimum a decade.
I gave them already a couple decades, and
but they still don't know how to rebuild. Clearly, they don't understand that. We're not going to get into that. That's a whole nother fucking topic.
I know. I need to literally like eat healthy and extend my life just so I can watch the Raiders win the Super Bowl. Bro. Crazy.
You're right though, because man, their rebuilding skills suck, bro.
Yeah.
Like man, that team. I don't know about that team, but at least they got a W for you.
Exactly.
Niners, bro, they took an L. I knew they would take an L to the Bucks. The Bucks are playing good ball with Baker Mayfield, but the Niners took an even bigger loss, bro. Remember how they lost Bosa the other week, right?
Yep.
They lost Fred Warner, bro. Now they lost their best linebacker.
Yeah.
He's out for the year. Oh, bro. That team is just two of their best defensive players are gone now.
Isn't that what
Yeah.
happened to them last year? Like in their first quarter, like they lost, and then they lose like 3 quarterbacks or something, like in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was offense. This year's defense.
Oh my god!
And that's all bad because their defense usually carries them. This year, it's all bad, bro. You don't have Bosa or Warner. Yeah, they're cooked.
I actually watched that game, and Mayfield looked really good. I was really surprised. He even ran the ball at one point. I was like, damn, okay, he got it all. Like he's good.
He's been playing good ball. I told you, Baker. After playing those years with the Browns,
he just needed to leave the Browns, bro.
Exactly, and then he got to a team like, hey, you know what? We're gonna build around you. We got a little line for you. We got a running back. We even have a good wide receiver, and we have a good defense. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little change of scenery. Look at him playing now.
It's going to probably take him a couple of years just to kind of be like, oh wow, like I actually am this good, to kind of realize that again. You know what I mean? Because
I know. Yeah, well, he was shit with the Browns, but I mean, he was hella good in college. So yeah, it'll, like you said, take a couple of years to build it back up. But they got a good W against the Niners, 30-19. But like I said, the Niners losing Fred Warner, that, like I said, that they're cooked.
Yeah.
The two best defensive players on the team are gone. They're cooked.
Yeah, no, they're done.
Yeah, I believe so. You know, so the Packers, they played the Bengals. There's no surprise here. There's no Joe Burrow with the Bengals. You're gonna get cooked. Mm-hmm. So the Packers beat them 27-18. That's light work for the Packers, obviously. You know, so that was an easy one. You know what I mean? Yeah, but and then the game I watched this game. This game was a really good game. Chiefs and Lions. I told you it's hard to walk into Arrowhead and beat Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So the Chiefs got a good win there, 30-17. There was a fight after the game.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm here getting ready, and then I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" There's like a little fight. I'm sure Dan Campbell, the coach of the Lions, is gonna fucking eat his player and be like, "The fuck were you doing, bro?"
Yeah.
He was like throwing punches at one of the, just how shit works when you get mad when you lose. He was just obviously showing emotion. He was pissed that they lost. You know what I'm saying?
Was it a fight between the two teams, or was he like messing?
No, it was like player. No,
really?
Player against player. Yeah, and then more people hop in.
Yeah,
you know how it works. You know what I mean? It's just emotion. That's all it was. You know what I mean? Like. Just a big ass scuffle. That's it. Yeah. But I'm sure it'll lead to some kind of fines and maybe even suspension.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, pretty stupid. Because you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting your team now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like the game's lost, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's just stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all the NFL games, man. There were some good ass games, bro.
Any other trending like topics from any of those games or no?
Nah, man, just Fred Warner. That was terrible, bro. That was terrible.
Let me go over a couple chats real quick. We got, let's see here. We got Boren saying nice mug.
Boy, yeah. Hell yeah, man.
And we also got Team Sammy back in the house saying, hi, brothers. I'm back, bro.
What up, Sammy? How you doing?
It's going down, Sammy. Hope all is well. Cool. Let's jump into some college football over the weekend. What happened in college?
You already know, man. College, bro. Let's see. I reported on the South Florida game on Friday, but I'll just go over it again. Number 24, South Florida whooped up North Texas 63-36. Yep. Light work. Ohio State, they did their thing and beat Illinois 34-16. This game I watched, bro. Oregon and Indiana. Oregon could not get it done, bro.
Really?
Indiana too strong, bro. Yeah, their defense came out. The Indiana 30-20, bro.
Wow.
And they walked into Oregon and did that. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's very hard to do, man. Ole Miss, they kept their streak alive. They barely beat Washington State 24-21. That would have been a big ass upset, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M, they beat Florida. No surprise there, 34-17. The game I was gonna bet you on too, Texas and Oklahoma. What did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you about the Red River rivalry?
Yeah.
Oklahoma, ranked number 6 in the country, got their ass kicked by Texas, 23-6.
Right.
Every year, if whichever one is ranked, the other one wants to whoop their ass, and they proved it, bro.
Yeah.
23-6, bro.
Yeah.
Light work. I should have bet you on that shit. Alabama came through, beat Missouri 27-24. Texas Tech beat Kansas 42-17.
Man.
Georgia beat Auburn 20-10. Yeah, those are all expected. LSU beat South Carolina 20-10. Tennessee beat Arkansas 34-31. Georgia Tech beat Virginia Tech 35-20. Another upset game, like I told you, the Trojans, man. You got to give it up to the Trojans, bro.
USC.
They did work. Oh, yeah, they did work, bro. They beat Michigan 31-13. I watched that game, too.
What a flip of a script.
Yeah, it's hard to walk in, dude. It's hard to beat USC in Southern Cal, bro. USC is a good team.
It's like
they're not ranked right now, but
the same score, just the numbers flipped backwards.
That's right, man. But yeah, Michigan, they took that L, bro.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, they whooped up NC State 36-7. Light work. BYU, I watched this game too. BYU and Arizona, they had double overtime, and BYU came through at the end, 33-27.
Nice.
I thought Zona was gonna pull it off, but they couldn't get it done, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was close.
Utah. This was you could consider this an upset, but they always play Arizona State well, and man, they beat them up 42-10 at home.
Damn.
Light work, bro. Yeah, and Arizona State was ranked number 21.
Wow.
Iowa State, they lost to Prime's team, bro. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. Dion's team, bro. They got a W 24-17 over ranked Iowa State number 22, so that's a big win for them.
Yep.
And Florida State, they lost to Pitt 34-31. That was a good battle right there.
Right.
There were some good ass college games, bro. Been a good weekend for fucking sports, bro.
Oh, I know. All right.
We got playoffs. MLB.
For the MLB.
The Mariners, bro. They this was game 2 tonight. They obviously took game 1 yesterday.
Yep.
But game 2 tonight, they won 10-3 over the Jays. So they walked into Toronto and beat them twice. This series is over.
Wow.
Let's go Mariners. Sorry, the 6 is not. Y'all ain't doing it. Sorry. Good job, Mariners.
I mean, the 6. I mean, that's Canada, bro. They're hockey. They're not.
That's what I mean. They're hockey. Exactly. What are you doing in baseball? Stop playing.
All right.
But yeah, so the Mariners are up 2-0 in that series, and they get to go home now. So, oh yeah, I think they'll. I don't know if they're going to sweep the Jays, but they should win that series.
Yeah, man.
And the Dodgers, lucky tonight. They got their 2-1 victory over the Brewers. So they lead that series 1-0. That sucks, bro. The Brewers were on a comeback streak, too, in the 9th inning, bro.
Oh, really?
They couldn't get that last run to tie.
All bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all bad. Yeah, whatever. Fucking Dodgers.
Yep.
But yeah, tomorrow there will be game 2 between the Dodgers and Brewers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then obviously the Mariners have got to fly back home, and the Jays will play them on Wednesday.
Right.
But yeah, that's all the baseball, man. That's playoffs.
Let's move on and get into Saturday's NHL games. What happened on Saturday?
NHL, bro. Yeah, I forgot we do an NHL, bro. You want me to do Saturday first?
Yeah, because there was a bunch of games that we didn't report on.
All right, so yeah. So the Jets beat the Kings 3-2. The Blues beat the Flames 4-2. The Bruins beat the Sabres 3-1. The Red Wings beat the Maple Leafs 6-3. The Devils beat the Lightning 5-3. Panthers beat the Senators 6-2. Capitals beat the Islanders 4-2. Rangers beat the Penguins 6-1. The Hurricanes beat the Flyers in overtime 4-3. Canadians beat the Blackhawks 3-2. Mammoth beat the Predators in overtime 3-2. Blue Jackets beat the Wild 7-4. The Stars beat the Avalanche in a shootout 5-4. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the shootouts are cool.
Yeah.
Oilers beat the Canucks 3-1. The Ducks beat the Sharks 7-6 in overtime. Yeah.
1 point.
And the Kraken beat the Golden Knights 2-1 in OT. That's Saturday's games. Sunday, there was only one game.
Mm-hmm.
The Capitals beat the Rangers 1-0.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what about today's games?
Today's games, the Avalanche beat the Sabres 3-1. Lightning beat the Bruins 4-3. The Predators beat the Senators 4-1. Jets beat the Islanders 5-2. Red Wings beat the Maple Leafs 3-2. The Flyers beat the Panthers 5-2. The Devils beat the Blue Jackets 3-2. The Blues beat the Canucks 5-2. The Wild, they beat the Kings in a shootout 4-3. And the Blackhawks beat the Mammoth 3-1.
3-1.
A lot of NHL. A lot of NHL.
Yeah,
Damn.
there was.
A lot of NHL.
I like Blackhawks, man.
Oh, okay, you a Blackhawks fan. Okay.
I like the
Okay.
Blackhawks.
All right, bro.
Exactly.
All right.
Cool. Let's move on and get into UFC on Saturday. What happened there? Let's check it out. We had your main event, Charles Oliveira against Mateusz Gamrot. I got to see the fight, man. Mateusz, he's from my country, Poland. He is probably the best Polish fighter out there. But he is ranked number 8. Charles Oliveira was ranked number 4, and Oliveira pulled it off. He got a submission on Gamrot in round 2.
Pulled it off. That was light work, bro.
What?
Round 2?
Round 2. Yeah. Well,
light work. You said a whole different thing, bro. Before this fight started, you said a whole different thing.
That's what I was hoping for, and it didn't happen. So,
Oliveira said, "I'm more intelligent and I have more experience." Yeah. He put hands on him. It was light work, bro.
No, he did.
Light work.
And he also had like a 4-inch reach, so he was just way too lengthy for Gamrot. Yeah. He kept putting him on his back, and he just wrestled him. Gamrot is good. I mean, he's definitely has super high energy. And if it was of a stand-up, he probably would have took it. But because Oliveira got him on the ground and just couldn't get out of it. All these like freaking lengthy freaking tie-ups.
Well, you know how it works, bro. You already know. You always talk about the Khabibs, remember?
Yeah.
You put someone on the ground and you're good on the ground, you're done.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And he uses smarts, bro. He's like, I got more experience than this guy.
Exactly.
Put him on the ground, it was over, bro. Like you said. Done deal.
The good thing is that it was because he was trying to fight a number 4 and he's ranked number 8, Gamrot.
Yeah.
He's not really losing any of the rank.
No, yeah.
Just shows like he wasn't ready for that one, so he's probably
definitely not, bro.
Yeah, he definitely was somebody who's a little bit higher up there. But the cool thing with Oliveira is now that Oliveira won, he actually is going to be able to have a title shot again, and he will probably end up trying to fight Alex Pereira. So that'll be a good one.
Oh shit!
That's gonna
it'll be Oliveira against Pereira.
Yeah, that'll be like 6 months from now.
Ooh, man, that's dope. That'll be a good one.
Oliveira is gonna have. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for Oliveira to win.
Aren't they the same country, right?
Yeah, Brazil, and that's the thing.
Oh shit!
That's the thing. The fights were in Brazil as well, so Oliveira had a whole like home crowd cheering against Gamrot. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean. When you're a fighter, you want that, bro. You want that extra. You know what I'm saying?
It depends. It depends. If
man, you can't be walking in and be like, "Oh shit, this sucks. This hostile environment." Fuck no. You want to fucking be like, "All right, fuck yeah, I want to shut all these motherfuckers up."
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it depends because in the back of your head, you're like, "Fuck, if I don't do this, then I'm gonna look like a jackass." You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things. You can go both ways the way you're thinking.
I didn't know that Oliveira. So Oliveira's gonna fight fucking Pereira. That's gonna be good, man.
Yeah, because he was ranked number 4, so now he's gonna have a title shot because he.
Fuck yeah! That'll be a good fight.
I did hear, and this could be just some fake news, but I did hear that Gamrot was having like a broken rib or something before the fight even started. I'm not sure if this is true or not.
We're not having that. Vegas would have reported that.
I'm just saying that's what I heard, and I mean because the fight was in Brazil, you know what I mean? Who knows? But they, like you said, even up till the leading of the fight, they were still both at like -125 for the books, So they both had the same exact.
Yeah, but even Vegas had Gamrot winning. I saw it.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
-105, and then Oliveira was -115. So it was very, very slim.
Close.
Yeah, they had it as like probably a decision,
Right. I mean, like I said, Gamrot is very. He is a really good fighter. Like
submission, rear naked choke, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, stop.
He'll get his revenge. Like, he's a great fighter, bro, and he's good on wrestling.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. His record shows it.
Yeah.
But he just went up against someone who's got more experience. Clearly,
I know. So
he choked them out, bro. Like you can't. That's the last thing you need.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
He did good work, dude. Oliveira. I saw that shit. I was like, damn, second round.
Yeah.
Light work. Light work, bro.
And your co-main event, you had Figueiredo against Montel Jackson. Figueiredo won in decision round 3, so that one I didn't actually get to see that one in particular, but if it was a decision, then it probably wasn't even the best of the fight. But Figueroa won, so we got to give it to him. Your welterweights right before that was Vicente Luque against Joel Alvarez, and Alvarez took that one in decision of round 3. Your heavyweights, you had Johanna Diniz against Mario Pinto. I got to see that one. Was not the best fight. It wasn't that exciting, but nevertheless, it was a knockout in round 2. And then, dude, that one, it surprised me because that fight, they got so tired that they were literally just laying like on each other on the mat and they weren't even moving. And then I was like, me and the other person I was watching were like, bro, why doesn't the ref just pick them back up? And the ref, because I guess they were in Brazil and he kind of didn't know how to officiate it that well, he literally didn't do his job and didn't pick him up. He just let him like lay on the mat, not doing anything. So that was kind of a boring fight because of that. But right before that fight, you did have your featherweights, which was Ricardo Ramos against Khan Aflili, and Khan won that one in submission of round 1. So that was a real quick fight. And one other thing I do want to point out is that it looks like Gamrot did take this fight in a very quick manner because Oliveira originally was supposed to fight Rafael Fiziev, who's actually a really great fighter. And Gamrot just beat Fiziev not that long ago, maybe like a year ago. He beat Fiziev. But yeah, so it might have also been that he wasn't that prepared. I don't want to make excuses for the guy.
Too many excuses, man.
But I'm just throwing
too
it
many
out.
Excuses, bro.
I'm just throwing it out there.
We don't do excuses here.
The one other fight I am going to mention that was in the prelims was my girl Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She's Polish, so I gotta shout her out. She did fight a Brazilian girl by the name of Julia Palastri. Very sad, very sad. My girl Carolina lost. There was a KO in round 3. I saw that, and yeah, she just started connecting in round 3 and just beat up Carolina. Carolina, after the fight, I did see her like Instagram, and she had both 2 bruised eyes. Her face was all screwed up, so I felt really bad, but it is what it is. She is pretty much up there in age. I definitely don't see her fighting more than like one more time before retiring. And speaking about retiring, right before the final match came out, we did have Jose Aldo throw up his gloves one last time, walk out into the ring, and do a retirement. So he was retiring. Kind of sad. Jose Aldo is a legend in the ring. I got to see many fights. I got to see him come up from nothing and be a champion. So that was kind of sad to see him retire. He did shed some tears for us in the UFC in the octagon when he did throw up his gloves, but nonetheless, he got to retire in the ring at Brazil, and he is Brazilian, so that was really cool. And then we got to see a legend for the one last time walk out into the ring. So very cool there. And that was our UFC for the night. Let's move on. We do have some good and breaking trending topics, so let's get into that. Let's first start with the title of the show, which is Peace in the Middle East. Jay, what you got to say about that?
President Trump, man. Let's see. So Trump was he was trending today. Thank you, President Trump was trending on X. And obviously, what's he trending for? Like you said, peace in the Middle East, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time in, over 2 years, Hamas is no longer holding any living hostages, bro.
Damn.
Thank you, President Trump. You know what I'm saying?
So they're all dead now?
So all remaining living hostages have been released.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. President Trump he did work, bro.
Very nice.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And then obviously they'll try to get all that other stuff sorted out, with the whole money thing, resort, planes, all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that there's no hostages, that's a good thing.
Remember how on Friday we reported about the Nobel Peace Prize that they were like trying to get him to get it because of all the stuff.
Yeah.
So over the weekend we had somebody, I forgot the name, but somebody commented and was like, why would you say this about Trump? Name me 5 things that Trump did, and I literally found 10. I named 5 though. It was hella funny, bro. I was like, dude, like most people don't realize how much like this guy's done, and even over the weekend, I don't know if you saw it, but China had this whole military parade, and they flaunted all these new weapons that can literally take out the U.S. if they wanted to. And bro, Trump came out with a statement, not saying oh, we're going to make even more advanced weapons just in case. He was like, it was actually a whole different statement. It was more like Trump saying, "There's no way we're ever gonna let World War III happen." He like literally made that statement. You know what I mean? So he's never even thinking about war, bro. He's always like trying to like make peace happen. You know,
It's President Trump, bro.
President Trump.
People are always gonna hate, man. It's like, there's always gonna be haters out there. Who cares? That's what I mean.
Know.
Like, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the best part about it, man. You know what I mean? If you have haters, it means you're doing shit right. You know what I mean? President Trump has too many haters because he's doing shit right. It's the best part about it. You know what I'm saying?
And we got Boyer with the laughing emojis.
Boyer knows, man. Boyer knows what's up, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows what's up, man.
Exactly.
President Trump, that dude, though, man. So yeah, that was trending really high on X. Thank you, President Trump. That was the actual hashtag. So
I missed one of Boyer's chats. He said, "True on my way to leave for Vareniging, about 1 hour drive. LOL."
Oh shit, and man, Boyer, you be traveling, bro. Jesus. Boyer drives a lot for work too. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, what country is he in?
South Africa.
Oh, South Africa. Okay.
Yeah. So they're about. I think they're 9 hours ahead. 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's probably 6 a.m. for Boyer right now.
Damn.
He gets all that stuff done in the morning, man. He'd be working hard, bro.
Dude, one of these days, bro, we're gonna have to fly out to South Africa, bro. I hella want to check out Cape Town, bro. I heard so many good
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff in Cape Town in the movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's So you heard good stuff about Cape Town?
Yeah, I heard Cape Town was like a really beautiful area out there. And
okay.
Stuff. Cape Town. I mean, I heard a lot about like Johannesburg and stuff.
I was gonna say that I've heard Johannesburg. I've seen it in the movies too. I don't know much about South Africa, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures, bro. Like it looks super beautiful. Like if you go to the right places, it's really beautiful area. You know.
Cool. That's what's up. Yeah, I definitely got to check out fucking South
Africa.
Bro,
even like investing wise, I heard that the way America was in the 60s and 70s for investing to like where you could come up, that's what South Africa is now. Because literally, if you were to invest in South Africa with any of like idea that maybe somebody would have invested from like in the 60s or 70s in America, you would like come out on top in South Africa.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Later on, if we out there, we can definitely check out, maybe ponder on some business ideas and see what we can do out there, man. Who knows?
Oh, for sure. Boyer's all about business too.
Boyer says, "LOL." Yep, 6:10 a.m. Tuesday. You see there,
bro.
They're already on the next day out there, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, I live on both sides of the world here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
how we do. Isn't speaking of South Africa, isn't the Charlize Theron's from South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah. Boyer says Cape Town good and cozy, Bay very beautiful. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, nice. Okay. So Cape Town is the spot. All right.
Yeah. We gotta roll, man. Gotta check it out.
I'm totally down, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta ask Boyer if there's like Charlize Theron's out there. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just throwing that out there, bro.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure.
That's South African right there. I remember too. I was like, oh shit, she's from South Africa? No shit.
Yeah, Boyer says intesticking. He might be trying to say interesting, but it says
okay. Yeah. No, because he's driving, man. You shouldn't even be typing, Boyer. You shouldn't even be typing.
No, he's probably not typing. He's probably doing the voice to speech. That's why he probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. Got the voice to text. Yeah, exactly.
And Boyer says looking forward. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's for sure, bro. Oh yeah, for sure.
He's gonna. Hopefully, he'll be able to show us around a little bit. You know.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. South Africa. Hell yeah, bro. I definitely got to roll out there. Like I said, I've seen it in a lot of movies. You know where they showcase a lot of South Africa is in Safe House.
Yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I've seen so South Africa's in that.
Boyer says Charlize laugh emoji. Think Brakpan.
Think what?
Brakpan. BRAKPAN.
Oh, maybe that's where she's from.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. So yeah, peace in the Middle East, guys. We are there.
Yeah, Thank you, President Trump.
So, yeah. So everything. So all the like no more hostages. Everything's clean. Nope. Everything's clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's cool, man. That's like I said, man. It's the first like world peace the first day, like
Yeah.
without any hostages or anything, man. That's
And
fucking cool, bro.
and the other cool thing is that Israel actually freed nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners and
Yeah,
detainees as
no,
well.
that's what I mean on both sides. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
You know,
really
so
cool.
pretty damn cool that President Trump got that to happen, man.
Yep.
Peacemaker. Let's go.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool though, man, for sure.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out President Trump, man. We always give President Trump his flowers. He's always a subject on our show for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Bauer says, for sure, guys, looking forward. And then he says, she's from Backpan or Benani.
Oh, there you go. So that's what it was. So yeah, so one of those areas. Cool.
Right.
Good to know. All right.
We rolling.
Exactly. Hopefully those areas aren't too far away.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, bro. We good though.
All right, guys, let's move on and get into some SpaceX news, some technology news. So it looks like SpaceX Starship mega rocket hits key milestone before splashing down. And it looks like SpaceX's Starship mega rocket, the most powerful launch vehicle ever built, successfully completed an hour-long test flight. The company has had a rocky year of test missions with this generation of Starship prototype called version 2, because a lot of them were they kept exploding. But this mission marks the second clean test run for version 2 following a successful showing during its last test mission in August. Earlier this year, however, Starship version 2 suffered 3 in-flight failures and an explosive accident during ground testing. SpaceX is racing to develop the vehicle to complete a moon landing for NASA planned for 2027 amid a new space race. Today's test mission is expected to be the last for the current iteration of Starship prototypes. The company has said it will debut a scaled-up version 3 for the next flight. So that's going to be pretty cool, but it looks like, they're coming out with a version 3 later on, maybe next year or so. So this is exciting because it looks like they needed to perfect the version 2 before they can obviously come up with a version 3. And now with this version 3, it's basically going to be able to do what they've been trying to get it done. So, yeah. I do have a little clip off of X for the rocket launch. It's only so I'll play it. It's only like a minute long, but I'll play it.
Please do, man. Come on, SpaceX life, man.
Hopefully there's no ads.
Shout out Elon Musk, man. We always shout him out too.
Exactly. So let me pull that up for you guys real quick. Give me 1 second because it came up off another tab. So I got to unshare this one and let me pull this tab up. So this is going to be the launch and the successful launch of this version 2 prototype. So let's check that out with you guys real quick. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Let me just make sure it pulled up. Yep. All right. Here we go.
The ship is making its turn for final approach.
And here's this kind of aggressive final turn that would essentially position it so it's right behind the launch and catch tower. Flaps holding strong. Landing burn in just under 20 seconds.
Ship landing startup.
Here's our landing burn. Three down to 2.
Starship has landed.
All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Very cool. Very cool. Boyer says 10 minutes, and he says nice. Talking about the spaceship. You know what's pretty funny?
I was going to ask you, what year was the moon one supposed to be? 2020?
27.
Okay, and then Mars is 2029. Okay. Cool.
Yep. So they got to make it to the moon before they can make it to Mars.
Exactly. Okay, so 2027. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's kind of funny seeing the camera because every time they use these kind of cameras, you could see there's like a little tiny part on the right of the angle where you could see a little bit of a dark. So you could tell that the way that the camera is, it's one of those fish, or whatever they call them, like fishnet cameras or something. What is it?
Fisheye?
Yeah, fisheye cameras.
Yeah.
So it makes it look round.
It's the lens.
Yeah, the lens. But then it's funny because it kind of churned and went vertical for a moment. Yeah. And then you can see that it was all, even from a pretty high distance, it was all flat, bro. So that helped. I always like to look for that stuff and see, you know what I mean? Like, what are they seeing? But they definitely on purpose try to make the fisheye type lenses to make it appear like it's a lot more round than it is, you know?
Yeah.
And Boyer says, on the moon, ? Okay.
2027. Yes.
2027.
Well, we got you like you just said. We got to hit the moon before we hit Mars.
But didn't you say last time that we're not going back to the moon because they don't want us on the moon?
I think personally that's why we haven't been back to the moon.
Yeah.
You know, that's my personal opinion.
Right.
I think it's a little different right now, but I it's going to be a different when we're back at the moon, though.
Yeah, definitely. We're probably bringing some nukes with us.
We're bringing some. That's what I mean. We're bringing some extra, I'll say.
Bro, we're bringing all the Optimus Primes up there, bro, to fight the fucking aliens and shit.
Well, think about it. Elon, Optimus, robot. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it makes sense to go back to the moon.
Right.
We're not going back with. We're going back with some extra, let's say.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so yeah.
An American flag to put back onto the moon. You already know.
Oh yeah, bro.
All right. Well, let's move on. Speaking about the moon, let's also talk about Elon Musk and his mission to Mars. What you got about that, Jay?
All right, man. So we're going SpaceX again, bro. You know, SpaceX, Elon always in the news. So basically, man, he tweeted out, you know, and about a couple million followers were suggesting. So he needs to know, Elon wants to know, proposed names for SpaceX's first Mars city. So yeah, like that was one of his tweets. He wants to know some names. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I got the best name already for him, bro. He doesn't even need to hold this.
Well, he proposed the name Terminus.
What is it?
Terminus.
Terminus. What the hell kind of name is Terminus?
Well, he got it from Isaac Asimov's like foundation series. You know what I mean? So so like that was one of his names. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there, you know, other suggestions were Bartertown, Mars-a-Lago, Rebirth, New Terra. There was a bunch of different ones, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's kind of cool, man. Everyone was chiming in on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boyer wants to know, how did they solve getting past atmosphere? Think previous attempts exploded.
Yes, and that's what he is working on this very second. Yeah. Literally. That video is clear. Like, he's working on it right now, Boyer.
Yeah.
And by 2027, you will see we'll be on the moon. And then, like I said, that should be the moon. We have the space station that the UK guy's opening up, you know? Like, that should be, 2028, I believe I said? And then 2029, we should be in Mars. That should be the timeline.
Yeah.
So I think that's an excellent timeline. I'm hoping that's when it happens, too.
See, man, but that lets me know that Boyer is a very educated person because he understands that there's a firmament that we can't get through. And we're trying to get past
Everyone understands this, obviously, or else we'd be launching rockets up the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
even if you look at the moon, like if you really look at the moon, like when it's a full moon, bro.
Yeah.
If you were to compare like the moon to the stars look so much more further away than the moon does. The moon really looks localized. It doesn't look like it's there in outer space. You know.
I know.
Yeah, so
I told you what I believe the moon is. So
yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a conspiracy, or you're gonna have to do a conspiracy more about that, because
Yeah.
I'm on the same page as you, and I definitely feel that the moon is a foreign object.
It is.
Basically takes energy from us because we are very powerful as humans.
Yeah.
You know? So
It was definitely put there. I'll give you that. It's
Exactly.
not something that's just sitting there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's common sense.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But that's also why I believe we haven't been back there.
No, definitely.
That's the differences, you know, and we will be. But
Yeah.
like you said, we're going with reinforcements.
Exactly. And Boyer says, interesting, very cool.
Yes, very, very much so, man. So,
Yeah. So, did you come up with your own name for this Mars city or what?
me? Nah, man. I did, nothing came to my head, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to look, you know, think of some words, put it together. You know, I didn't chime in.
Dude, I got the perfect.
You have a name?
I got the perfect name, bro. I'm gonna have to tweet this to Elon.
Yes, you
because
are.
it makes
What's the
the
name?
most sense and is the very first city that's gonna be on Mars.
What?
So why don't we just put the letters backwards from Mars and call the first city SRAM?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, instead of Mars, it'll be SRAM, and it's
No.
exactly the same thing, except
sounds
it's
terrible.
the first city.
That doesn't even go off the tongue right. Saram.
Well, how about this? SRAM.
Saram. That doesn't even. No. That doesn't flow. Saram.
SRAM.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
Saram.
No.
Saram. That flows.
No, now we're saying foreign words now. No.
You know what?
No.
Okay, I got it.
I like his term better, terminus, than Saram.
Come on, dude. That sounds like Terminex, like the rodent killing fucking company.
No, it sounds like Terminator, but it's terminus.
Nah, that's too long, bro. Too long for.
No, I get, and that's what I mean. But it sounds better than SRAM.
Saram.
No, not Saram. No. Don't tweet him that. That's all bad. Don't do that.
Okay,
we need something better, bro.
Why don't we just call the damn? Okay, I got this, man. We're gonna make Mars into a crypto planet, and we'll call it Doge. How about that? That'll be the first thing.
I don't mind that. You know, because it's supposed to be a settlement with the dome habitats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, local production. Like we're gonna be bringing stuff there.
Yeah. Right.
So it's gonna be like its own little settlement, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like that movie with Matt Damon.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yep.
Except a little bigger, obviously, because you're gonna have it's gonna take parts to build. But yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that'll be cool, bro.
See, and Boyer understands. He says like SRAM. Exactly.
No, don't encourage Boyer. Don't do that. This is no encouragement here, bro. No, we are not having Saram. Okay, that sounds terrible.
Backwards is just spelled Mars backwards, bro. It's actually.
It still sounds terrible.
I got a feeling I'm just saying.
Come on,
I got a feeling if I tweeted Elon, he might actually consider that, bro.
No, he wouldn't. Oh, we're going to SRAM. That sounds terrible off the tongue. It needs to flow. It needs to flow.
Dude, but it's like a you know what I mean? It's like a whole other planet, bro. So it has to. It should be some weird kind of name, but not too weird. Where
it needs to flow off the tongue.
Saram.
That
goes off my tongue.
it doesn't make sense because it's like you're saying Saram, meaning like it'd be like SURAM. You can't just say SRAM. It just doesn't sound right.
SRAM? I don't know.
SRAM, exactly. It doesn't sound right.
It's just Mars spelled backwards.
I know, but it doesn't sound right. Okay? It's not like Naomi, which is I moan backwards. Understand? That flows great.
Yeah,
you get it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's certain ones that, you know, or like Siri. What's Siri backwards? Iris. You see the flow here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, like we're using that right now. I know you're going to put that as shorts, so it's perfect.
Yeah, Boyer says like SRAM in electronics. Then he puts a laughing emoji, and then he
God,
RAM.
Stop! Oh God. Oh man. Now I can understand if it was Mar. Okay, cool. RAM. Perfect. But nah, it's plural. Mars. You know what I mean? You can't do SRAM.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's all good though.
Okay, so he made a video, or he did a post, and that post went viral about this Mars thing, or whatever.
Yeah, man. Did you see it? So,
no,
I believe Doge Designer retweeted it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool. It looks dope.
Yeah.
There's a photo of it too. Look at it. It looks sick, dude.
What do you know like it went viral, so like what did it hit like number wise?
Oh, we're in the mills, bro. It's in the
The
mills.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. That's why this was trending so high.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, and that was earlier. This was earlier, so obviously it's probably more now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably doubled in mills now. Probably at like 3-4 now.
Crazy.
But that's hella cool though, man. It's super cool, bro. Like you don't even understand. Like I'm juiced to see the 2027 Mars, 2028 the space station, 2029, or it was Moon, space station, Mars.
Yeah.
Like I'm juiced, bro. That's hella cool.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time, you know what I mean? To see everything that's gonna be happening with all this SpaceX and stuff.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, that's something when it goes public, definitely invest.
Right.
For sure. SpaceX is definitely something you got to invest in.
Definitely. All right, guys, let's move on to our next breaking trend. And man, I got some kind of sad news to report here. So it looks like there was a typhoon in Southeast Asia, and that typhoon actually hit Alaska this time around. So right now we have dozens rescued and over 1,000 people displaced and hunt for missing ongoing following monster storm in western Alaska. So 1,000 people displaced, ferocious hurricane force wind gusts from what once was Typhoon Halong, which tore through remote coastal communities and unleashed record-breaking storm surge, which shoved homes completely off their foundations. 3 people are still unaccounted for in Kwingalongkok as of Monday, said officials, who made clear they are still being considered missing and not dead at this point in the search. At least 51 people and 2 dogs have been rescued in Kipnuk and Kwilangok since the weekend, and over 1,000 others have been displaced and are currently in shelters, a local tribal health agency said. Authorities said they were working to confirm reports of additional missing individuals. The sparsely populated villages are more than 400 miles southwest of Anchorage. Both communities experienced strong winds and heavy flooding overnight, which caused significant damage, including at least 8 homes being pushed from their foundations. Alaska State Troopers said Sunday, although officials said Monday afternoon that they were not sure how many buildings or homes are impacted overall. Search efforts continued overnight and throughout Monday involved help from the Alaska Air National Guard, Alaska Army National Guard, and the U.S. Coast Guard, according to the state troopers and the state's Department of Public Safety. The Alaska National Guard response includes about 60 to 80 soldiers on the ground as of Monday and upwards of 200 soldiers near the end of the week. Some search and rescue efforts involved helicopters rescuing people off of roofs of houses, and they were surrounded by several feet of flooding, images that are reminiscent to rescues conducted during Hurricane Katrina. If you imagine the worst case scenario, that's what we're dealing with. That's what they said, the Coast Guard said, and here is a picture of kind of what's happening. If you can see in this picture, it looks pretty damn bad. Like you literally have just water everywhere with a little tiny bit of land. So, exactly. Very sad news coming out of western Alaska. The storms generated wind gusts of 100 miles per hour or more, which are basically Category 1 or Category 2 hurricanes. Wind gusts hit 107 miles per hour in Kulsavak, while nearby Tusuk Bay recorded a gust of 100 miles per hour. These winds also drove dangerous storm surge, pushing feet of water onto land, which triggered major flooding in coastal areas. Water levels in Kipnuk soared to 14.5 feet on Sunday, more than 2 feet above major flood stage and 1.5 feet above the previous record flood level, which was set in 2000. The powerful tropical storm system that formed in northern Philippines earlier this month skirted by Japan without making landfall and then crossed the North Pacific Ocean. It was no longer tropical by the time it entered the Bering Sea this weekend, but that did not eliminate its power. So, yeah, guys, that's kind of what happened there. Very sad news coming out of Alaska. Hopefully, everybody that is missing will be accounted for. But, yeah, very sad news. Going to the chats, Justin says, talking about some typhoon hitting Click Clan Cock. Exactly. Their names there on the cities are a little bit out there, so I'm definitely trying to not murder the names, but I'm sure I did just that. And we also have Bauer saying, yes, Joe looks bad. Jaw looks bad. So yeah, definitely. Very sad news out of Alaska.
I'm glad that you reported it though, man. That's they swept that under the rug, bro.
Oh, I know.
Hella, like no one reported that. I'm even surprised you saw it. I saw it because one of the cats I follow likes to report stuff that no one does.
Oh, okay.
And
well,
that's what I mean. He was like, how come no one's talking about a typhoon in Alaska? He was like, what the fuck? Like that should be headline news. And no one talked about it. No one, bro. Like I'm even surprised you. Like I'm like good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, when things like that, when they impact like native communities, you know what I mean, and not like big cities, then I feel like it always kind of gets swept under the rug because it's just not like something that people really like pay attention to.
But that's not even the point. It's a typhoon in Alaska.
I know.
That's what I mean. That's the important shit. Like, well, hold on. What just hit Alaska?
Yeah.
What? You know, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, I know.
Dude, I saw the video. Houses were floating. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
There's a video. Dude, there's houses floating. I was like, holy shit. I was like, no fucking way. And that's what I mean. That should be getting some headline news.
Yeah. Exactly.
Houses floating in a typhoon. That's fucking crazy, bro.
I know. It's just like it's like so remote up there, bro, that they probably just are like sweeping it under the rug, like trying not to make it into anything that it shouldn't be. But like you said, like if you really think about it, like, bro, what's going on? We just had
a typhoon. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fact that houses are just floating along the thing, I was like, no fucking way, bro.
Yep.
That's some scary shit.
I know.
That's crazy.
Makes me wonder why are they doing that up there? Why are they making typhoons hit? Because now I guarantee you within the year you're gonna have some kind of mining companies with mining lithium, or they found something out there. That's usually the case, and that's why they get all these people out of there. Because that's what happened in North Carolina like a year ago too, you know, or a couple of years ago.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's not normal. Exactly. Typhoon. Well, I was like, holy shit. It's fucking gnarly, bro. I'm glad we reported it though.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, Average Day Joe's community, man, they're smart and they're informed because we want to inform them of things that maybe others wouldn't be talking about. So we definitely.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's very important. Very fucking important.
So and Bauer says there's a what bud.
The what?
There's a what bud. That's what Bauer just said.
A what bud?
Yeah.
Oh, typhoon.
Yeah, typhoon.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy, man. Typhoon in Alaska. You see the videos too, man. Seeing the houses just floating, I was like, holy shit.
A typhoon is literally just a nicer way of saying hurricane.
Literally. But up there in Alaska, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
makes no sense.
But I mean, it does make sense if you know what's going on because that's where they have the whole HARP system.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's not a normal thing.
No, it's definitely not normal. But if you got the HARP system creating all this shit out there, then like obviously you know you can do stuff.
That's
like that.
The point. It's not natural. It's created.
It's not
That's what I mean when I say it's swept under the rug because they created it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just like I don't know if you remember, but like maybe like 5 years ago or something, there was like a huge earthquake in New Zealand. There was like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then when we actually look into the details, they were saying that they just like literally started operating this direct weapon in Antarctica that they were like trying to turn on, and basically they were saying that that without even like seeing the consequences, they're like, oh yeah, let's just turn it on and see what happens with this like powerful ass laser, and it literally created like some of the biggest earthquakes ever known to like
DWs, man. That's what it is. Exactly.
And Bauer says, and laughing emoji, like the way you say it. Exactly.
That's tight.
All right, guys, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, what you want to talk about with Christopher Columbus Day?
Well, President Trump, he reversed the whole Biden indigenous thing that I didn't even know about when Adam Johnson yelled at me about it. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, yes, Columbus Day, right? This was like, I don't know how many years ago. He's like, what are you talking about? Columbus Day, what we grew up on, explored, conquered lands. No, it's indigenous peoples. The hell are you talking about? So we had a whole discussion over this years ago.
Yeah.
But now, President Trump proclaimed October 13th, 2025 as Columbus Day to honor Christopher Columbus's role in Western civilization and the U.S. founding, overturning the Biden administration shit in 2021, just to let you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, just letting you know it's back to normal, let's just say, because I grew up on that, obviously. I'm sure you grew up on that too, right? You remember this?
Definitely.
I'm not making up stuff. You remember Columbus Day?
I remember.
Good. Okay.
What did they call it? What did they call it? The Mandela effect, where like
exactly. That's why I'm trying to say, like, you remember this, right? That's what I'm saying, man.
They can try to erase the past, but they can't erase our minds unless
and the crazy part, there's so many people that got the old school stuff that debunk Mandela effects. A lot of it.
Oh, I know.
Like they'll have the old school thing and be like, oh shit, it did have it. Right. You know what I mean? And like people are like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Because they do try to rewrite history.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I know.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so
do you know this is just like a fun fact, but do you know how Indigenous Peoples Day even came about?
I don't. I just remember I heard it from Adam Johnson like during the pandemic, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
So check this out.
I had no idea what he was talking about, and I was like, what are you saying?
So Indigenous Peoples Day came about because Christopher Columbus, when he first discovered America, the first thing he discovered was like the Caribbean islands, the West Indies. So he thought that that's like where America was and all that, where he wasn't just there yet. He was like right there, but he wasn't there. So because it was like he thought it was like West Indies or something, then basically he named it indigenous, like the indigenous people of the West Indies. And it came out about as Indigenous Peoples Day. That's kind of just what I read about Indigenous Peoples Day. But I'm not saying it exactly.
Know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it in exact like the right way, but it's just kind of him discovering the Indies and then the West Indies, and it got named by that because of that discovery.
It's always been Columbus Day.
I'm not talking about that. It's not Columbus Day. This is just purely Indigenous Peoples Day. What I'm talking about, how it got named. I'm not talking about the right or wrong if this was.
Are you talking about the Biden administration that said, "All right, we're going to take it away from Columbus and name it Indigenous people"? That's it.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
Pretty much.
I don't know, but yeah, now it's back to normal. It's Columbus Day.
And Bauer put a laughing emoji when we said Mandela effect because I'm sure because Nelson Mandela, I'm pretty sure that's why he's laughing, is from South Africa. So
I didn't even think about that.
I'm thinking this is exactly why he's laughing because of that. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just remember the whole. I didn't know why they named it Indigenous. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad it's back to normal. I'm not. Yeah, it's good. Normality.
So what? Yeah. So there's a bill now. What is happening with this whole thing?
Nothing. He named it back.
No, I know, but it's like I from what I understand, he like made a bill out of it to where like if like everybody who is not doing it has to do it, or it's like a breaking the law or something.
No, it's just a federal holiday. Back to normal. You know what I mean? That's it.
Okay, so this is what it says. It says cities that canceled Columbus Day could lose federal funds under new GOP bill. So they're trying to make a bill out of this.
What do you mean cancel? I don't even know what canceled it. What do you mean canceled it?
Yeah, the people the cities that decided to say no more Columbus Day, this is Indigenous Peoples Day. Those cities, if they don't, and this new bill that Trump is making, if they don't recognize Christopher Columbus Day, they're actually going to lose federal funds under this.
Well, yeah, it's a federal holiday.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So basically, Trump is making it a bill now to where they need to recognize Christopher Columbus Day, or they're going to lose federal funds from not recognizing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know you could not recognize it. I thought it was a federal holiday.
No,
That's
but
why
just
everyone always has it off.
No, of course, but there's like other things that like some places like California where they don't try to recognize certain things, and then they lose like federal funding. Or like, for a good example, when Trump came into office, remember all those colleges where they were trying to like let like the trans play in the sports. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but he reversed that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But the way he reversed it was by like, you guys are going to lose all this funding if you don't obey what I say. That's basically what he's doing with this whole Christopher Columbus Day thing as well. He's creating a bill that's going to punish cities if they don't recognize Christopher Columbus Day.
I mean, these are just common sense things.
Yeah.
I mean, guys play with guys in sports. Girls play with girls in sports.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what I'm saying. So
Christopher Columbus discovering, it was Columbus Day for many years.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it says right here, Trump. This is Trump's words. He said, "We are not going to allow any American municipality to think that they have power over the federal government." It's a good thing he said. So
I'm not mad.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm glad he understands.
Definitely. And Justin in the chat says Mandela effects is effectively just systematic gaslighting.
It really is.
Yep. They definitely try to make it happen to where they make you try to believe something that was not the way it was, and it's kind of crazy. Kind of growing up and seeing certain things the way they were.
A lot of the argument that Adam Johnson was that we stole indigenous lands.
No, I know.
And I told him, bro, when back in the day, when you conquer a land, it's yours.
Yep.
It's not stealing, it's conquering.
Exactly.
He didn't have much to say about that, but
yeah.
So you support murderers and this and that. I was like, he conquered land. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
I didn't say he stole. I said he conquered. That's it.
Right.
That's not stolen. It's conquering.
I know.
That's it. So
Justin brings up a good point. Justin says they are trying to turn everything into toxic progressiveness.
Of course.
Yep.
Very true.
And Boyer says, well put. And then we got a new person from YouTube, Truth Freeze, who says, pray sabotage does not occur. Yep, definitely. What up, True Freeze? True Freeze says USS Liberty was conquered. I'm not sure. USS Liberty, was that a naval ship? Is that what that is?
I'm guessing. Yeah, it sounds like it. USS Liberty
was conquered. Yeah. I mean, hey, if it gets conquered, it gets conquered. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna either have to take it back or they're gonna let it be conquered. I mean, that's the only way it is, So yeah. It is what it is, but we are trying to make a push to have the Christopher Columbus Day recognized again federally all over the United States, because it is in certain people's eyes a celebration of the Italian heritage. That's basically what it says. Why they celebrate it. So, and Italians are a big part of American history, as you all know.
Of course.
And Justin says, people like to do this thing in arguments where they assume the worst in other people's opinion.
Yep.
I know.
Why did he bring up the U.S. Liberty, though?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But from what I understand, U.S. Liberty...
it was attacked, but back like 60 years ago. But why? I don't understand why he brought it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Okay, I was just wondering because yeah.
But maybe because it was attacked by Israeli forces.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
Literally, it was a 2-hour attack by Israeli forces in 1967. The American intelligence ship was severely damaged and suffered heavy casualties, but the crew prevented it from sinking. The attack occurred during the 6-day war. The ship was attacked by Israeli jet fighters and torpedo boats. The sustained assault killed 34 American crew members and wounded 171 others. But I mean, they took it back. It never actually sunk.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So I'm trying to understand why it was brought up.
Because it says that the Liberty managed to limp to a safe port, escorted by units of the U.S. 6th Fleet. It was later decommissioned and sold for scrap because the damage was too severe to be economically repaired.
Well, I mean, they did apologize to us as well.
Yeah.
Even though we created it.
I mean, not only did they apologize, but they claimed it was a case of mistaken identity and later paid compensation to the U.S.
That's what I'm saying. But I obviously think that was bullshit. I don't think it was mistaken identity. You don't just mistake identity.
Many survivors, some U.S. officials believe the attack was deliberate. So
of course it was, but I don't understand why the point was brought up. That's why I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering. That's it.
Truth Freeze is putting a question where he says stole land versus occupying. So I guess they're trying to make that difference in justification. Truth Freeze says
land,
conquered,
not stolen.
Yeah. I'm just reading what True Freeze is saying.
Oh, okay.
True Freeze also said that LBJ, the ship, called for a stand down and threatened court martial. Heck wanted it sunk, or Heck wanted it sunk. That's what Truth Freeze put. That's very interesting news, and I didn't even know about this. Like, this is good because I'm actually getting to do some research about this stuff too that I didn't even know about.
Good old school history right here.
Yeah,
I'm mad at that.
And True Freeze says thought the chat was peace in Mideast.
It is peace in the Middle East. So what?
Yeah. So
we were just talking about Columbus Day with the chat with this one.
Yeah, this one we were just talking about Columbus Day, but True Freeze, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to make a point about that that land in Gaza is still occupied. It's
yeah, maybe. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I told you, that's still. I don't know how he'll ever solve that about the land. I told you, I don't know how that gets solved because everyone, all the parties there want their piece of land. So
yeah.
I don't know how he solves that. But solving the hostage problem, hey, beautiful, good start.
Yeah.
But when it comes to land, I don't know how he'll solve that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. Like I told you, I don't think anyone's going to want to give up any land at all. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how President Trump goes about that.
Right. I know.
That's a whole nother level.
Yeah. True Freeze says, "Oh, sorry. I think he was regarding that he thought that we were actually talking about still the Mideast and not the Columbus."
It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. No, I don't know how he solves the Middle East crisis right there, but hostage thing. That's a good start.
Yeah.
To have both sides with no hostages, that's always a good start. But the land part, I don't know how he'll ever solve that. Yeah. I told you that.
And True Freeze, if you go like later on, once the show is done, you can go back to like the beginning of the show, and we actually one of our main trending topic was about the whole Middle East situation. So you can actually go back and listen to what we say about that. But yeah, this what we're talking about now was actually just Columbus Day.
We've talked about that though before. Remember?
Oh yeah,
about
for
the whole.
For
like I said, I don't think he ever has a solution to who gets the land. Yeah, I don't. That's too. Like I said, that's all they've been fighting for like 100 years is the land.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to is just land. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
More than anything. So.
And Justin says, "Laugh my ass off. I think True Freeze had it mixed up."
Yeah, it's all good, man. That's what we're here for.
Yep.
What are you doing?
And Boyer says, "Thought he was from South Africa," with laughing emojis.
Who? The Freeze?
Yeah.
The Freeze? The Freeze. Oh, thank you.
And True Freeze says Palestine has only about 20% of original land now.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's why they don't want to get rid of the rest of it because it's literally only like that little piece now.
Yeah. And that 20% they're trying to make into a resort. So Palestinians, I don't know how that's gonna be. Like,
That's what I was trying to tell you with your whole peace deal. You're like, oh, he could make it a resort, this and that. And I was like, bro.
Well, you're the one that reported 2 days ago that he's still trying to make that plan happen. So you actually said that that's still
No. I said that's his plan. I said there's no way it's going to happen. There's no way it's going to happen. Why? Because as soon as he does that, if he does do that, all it's going to take is one. Look, like there's hella tourists. All it's going to take is one bomber. It's over.
Yeah.
Then the land will be totally gone. Why? Because full out war. That's what I'm saying. That's what you want to not happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why I said that's not a great idea.
Justin says, or is asking, would we possibly force Israel to give back to Palestine?
It's impossible, man. Can't. I know we practically created Israel, but you can't do it.
Not anymore. Maybe
that's what I mean.
When we first created Israel.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucking 80 years ago. But now, no way. It's impossible. It's what there's too many. There's too much now involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much everything involved, man. They have more stuff more weapons than anyone.
I know. They got that whole Iron Dome system, bro. In place.
That's what I'm saying. They got the fucking shit.
Yeah. And on top of that, a lot of Israelis, they came to the United States, so we have a huge Israeli population.
Oh, too. For sure, bro.
And they run shit out here, bro. They running shit out here. So
I already know, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like that, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's so. Yeah. I never agreed with that whole. You were like, oh, they should do that resort. Yeah, right. Soon as that's there, that shit's bombed. Then that the other people are erased, bro. It's over.
Yeah, no, I know.
One bomb, one bomber, suicide bomber in a tourist place, it's over.
Right.
That's why That's why I think it's a very bad idea.
Truth Freeze says Trump wants Nobel Peace Prize. Huh? That's true. I think he did want it. He really did.
Yeah. Well,
he didn't get it, but he wanted it.
I know he didn't get it, but you know who got it? She,
lady, right?
Yeah, and she said President Trump should have it.
Yeah.
Everyone was so upset when she said this, but she said it just like President Trump should have this. I was like, oh,
right,
all right.
And we got DTW in the house saying, "What's up? What up, DTW? What's going down?
What up?
And Justin says, "I mean, Trump is all about peace through strength." That is true. Very true.
Sometimes that's how you have to be.
And True Free says 8 million Palestinians and 8 million Israelis. So yeah, but the Israelis got the upper hand because their technology, everything is surpassing.
Everything is what? Yeah, they definitely have upper hand, bro.
And yeah, and then your boy what's his name? Boris
Boyer
says with statement occupying versus stealing. Yep.
Oh.
True Freeze says ISIS is being funded there now by Israel to sabotage over 2K journalists and doctors, sniped, drone killed. We bankroll the bombs. Yep, that is true.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it either.
Justin says, maybe just nudge, nudge. Hey, we have the strongest military, and I think you should give it back. And then True Free said Israel has the stolen nukes. Very true. Very true.
Yep.
Probably does. But Justin, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know if you've seen over the weekend, but China did this whole military parade, bro, showing off their newest weapons. And honestly, they have something now called the hydrogen bomb, which is supposed to be a more even powerful bomb than the nuclear bomb. So I don't know, man. I don't know if the U.S. military has the strongest, powerful weapons anymore. I think China might be up there now. They might have more powerful weapons than us because they do have a bigger military than us. They have a lot more people than us. So it's and the crazy thing with China too is, bro, like if you look at let's say their TikTok feeds and their social media feeds, bro, their feeds is nothing like ours. Like ours is it comes up with people doing stupid shit type shit. You know what I mean? Theirs is learning or scientific studies. their feeds that get popped up is totally different than from ours, bro. Like they really
already knowing.
Yeah, they really try to make their stuff much different, you know. Justin says hydrogen bomb is discovered tens of years ago. Yeah, no, definitely. But they definitely made it to where now they're going to be using them if need be. They're trying to say like, oh, that we wouldn't even be able to intercept their missiles if they were to shoot them at us. And Truth Freeze says China owns our debt, much land being given over by our leaders. Yep, very true.
They do. They do. Can't say anything about that.
Yep. And China is creating this whole all throughout Europe right now. They're creating this whole like highway system. They're connecting it, and they're literally like all these countries in Europe are like, yeah, do that for us, please. And basically, they're doing what America used to do to countries where we used to get them into so much debt, and they would owe us so much that we will be basically running their countries. And China took a book out of our page, and now they're doing that in Europe as well.
Well, yeah, they've been trying to become a superpower, bro.
No, definitely. And Justin says, created to be accurate. And Justin also says, I think they are evenly matched with us. We can't tell for sure. So, yep. And Truth Freeze says buying. I think he meant to say buying when he was talking about China owns our debt, much land being given over by our leaders. They're buying. So much land being bought. Yep. Oh yeah. No. True Freeze. You're definitely right. I know they were taking over a lot of our land, and they were even like some of the companies, like manufacturing companies for like farming and stuff. It wasn't just like Bill Gates buying all the land. I know that China was definitely buying a lot of the land as well.
I know. I heard.
Yeah, definitely. And True Free says China has a larger navy. Yeah, exactly.
They have numbers, bro.
Yeah, numbers. That's all it is. All right, guys, let's get into our last trending topic, which is also a celebrity topic. So if you guys know who Alec Baldwin is, it looks like Alec Baldwin and his brother Stephen Baldwin were involved in a car crash in New York. Alec and Stephen Baldwin stood near the smashed Range Rover following a car collision. And so it says that, it says that they're doing fine. They are grateful no one was injured. He appreciates the concern. He can confirm that he and Alec are both safe and well. What does it say here? It says that Alec alleged that a garbage truck the size of a whale cut him off while he was driving his wife, Hilaria Baldwin's car. To avoid hitting him, he hit a big fat tree and crushed his wife's car. He says, I crushed my wife's car. I feel bad about that. That's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine. My wife's car is pretty smashed up. Big tree, big fat tree, Alex said. He thanked the East Hampton Police Department and mentioned that he would be headed to Los Angeles soon to see his wife and kids. Jay, let me ask you, I do have a little video of him I do have a little video of him saying like what happened. Should we go over that real quick?
Why not?
I
didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, before we do, True Freeze says that Alex shoot at the other driver. That is very funny. True Freeze. I know
what?
Exactly what you're talking about. True Freeze asked did Alex shoot at the other driver, because I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago, Alec was on the set doing a movie in New Mexico, and he literally
shot someone.
Yeah, he went and killed some lady, like a director.
I heard.
And the fucked up thing about all that, I don't know if you heard, but that lady who was like some kind of director or some pretty big like person in the movie industry, she was actually, her next documentary was all about exposing the whole pedophilia ring. You know,
well, that's why she got shot.
No, she got shot and killed by Alec. And he got off with a slap on the wrist, like nothing happened to him.
Because it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
And then True Freeze says, reminds me of Paul Walker and Hatting's AI control.
Just about to say the Paul Walker one too.
Yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, let's play this Alec Baldwin little clip real quick that was on IG. Let's see.
For sure.
I just want to post a quick message. I got all this inquiries about my car thing this morning. I was in a car accident this morning. I'm fine. My brother Stephen was out visiting me on Long Island, and we spent the weekend out there for the film festival. I do want to take an opportunity to congratulate everybody on the staff of the film festival, David Nugent and everyone, Casey, everyone. I can't think of all the names. Our board, our sponsors, Stuart Suna, my co-chair on the board, Randy Mastro, everyone on the film festival. I want to thank them. I'm leaving out a significant number of names. But this morning I was in this car accident. A guy cut me off in a truck, big garbage truck. I mean, a garbage truck the size of a whale. I've never seen a garbage truck. It must have been something commercial for like taking away material from construction or something. It was the biggest garbage truck I've ever seen. Anyway, I won't go into the details now and bore you, but to avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big fat tree and crushed my car, my wife's car. I crushed my wife's car. I feel bad about that, but it's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine, and bobbity bob. Congratulations to everybody on the film festival. Thank you to the East Hampton Police.
So yeah, that was him talking. Not the brightest of the bright, but it is what it is. He got cut off by a big fat dump truck that was the size of a whale, according to him.
We heard. We heard.
Oh man. True Freeze says AI digital control of cars. Remember Anne? She was on gurney, sat up, then pushed back down, died. Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend. Very odd.
Anne Heche. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Anne
I remember
Heche.
that too. Like she literally got back up and they like pushed her down and stuff, you know? Like
Yep.
I also seen all these like fake CNN shit where like these people are in body bags and they think they're not being recorded anymore, and all of a sudden these body bags are moving. You got some people like smoking a cigarette out of the body bag. They don't know they're being recorded still. It's all fucking set up. It's all
Matrix.
on purpose. Yeah.
Matrix, bro.
They trying to keep us in fear. They're trying to keep us from fucking, living the lives that we should be living so that they can, basically control mass populations through fear. That's all
Already know.
That's all it is. That was our last trending topic. That was our celebrity topic for that. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching, Jay?
A throwback. It's October, so it's all scary movie month.
Scary movie shit, yeah.
You don't know this one?
Come
on,
something. I know it. I just forgot the title, but
this is an old school one.
Okay. What you watching?
Come on, bro. You got to know this one, bro.
I don't remember the name of the title. The title.
Brody. It's called The Ring.
The Ring. Okay.
Yeah, you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember The Ring.
Yeah. So when I first saw this, I actually was like, I was kind of scared. Yeah. I don't get scared of shit, but I was like, damn, this shit's pretty good. I thought it was a good ass movie. You know what I'm saying? Obviously now I'll watch it. Obviously it doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me like the exorcism stuff.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, I thought it was a game changer.
Yeah, definitely.
And I had to throw it on because it's October. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Scary movie every day month. Scary movie every day.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. But yeah.
So what is the movie about for everybody that doesn't know?
Basically just how do I put it? They basically find a tape, you know what I mean? And it just has some random ass shit on this tape. But the thing is, if you watch this damn tape, you get a phone call and you basically die within 7 days. And it's happened already with a couple people in the movie, you know what I'm saying? But you have 7 days to figure out what the fuck, what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was a game changer when it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when I saw it in theater, I was like, oh shit, that shit was like kind of freaked me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is cool. But yeah, I hadn't seen a movie like it really. You know what I mean?
I know.
So when I first saw it, I'm rating it on when I first saw it.
Okay.
So obviously when I saw it like a decade later, I was like, this doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
Obviously it scares girls, I know, which is cool, but it doesn't scare me.
Right.
But when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit. Like I'm in the theater like, oh fuck. Oh shit, okay,
That's literally how I felt with when I first saw for the first time the Blair Witch Project. I was like, I'm never camping again.
See, I don't know, man. That shit didn't scare me, man.
But no, it didn't. Like, okay, so like when you very first watched it, it was a different type of movie because it was like a recording.
Oh no, it was different.
Like,
yeah, it was like you could have recorded it.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it kind of scared me because I was like, damn, is this shit real? Is this like somebody's lost tapes and they're just redoing it? Like, oh damn.
No, I totally get you. I wasn't scared of the whole premise. I was like, bro, I could have recorded this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't scared about it. Like,
oh, I know.
But yeah, I thought that was cool when it first came out. Obviously, watching it a decade later, I was like, oh, this shit is weak. But I never thought this was weak. I thought this shit was still good. It was just I wasn't scared of it no more.
Yeah. We're later on in life, we are gonna do our own scary movie. You know that, right? We're gonna make a scary movie, bro.
I already know, man.
And it's gonna be about SMARS.
You mean SRAM?
SRAMs.
SRAM.
It's gonna be about SRAMs.
SRAM.
Some alien shit, bro.
SRAM.
I actually just seen today a trailer that they're redoing the I believe is the Running Man.
No.
Yeah, they're like redoing
bullshit.
It. Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't do that. You can't do stuff like that, man. Arnold is fucking legendary. No.
No, and Arnold's not even in it, bro. I was like,
oh man, I'm not feeling it. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yep.
Can't do it.
Going back to the chat, Justin says shady ass shit in media industry. Very true. Very true. Truth Freeze says she was fully covered by a sheet. Helicopter was above. No, I know. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I remember it.
And then Born, that's his name?
Boyer.
Jesus
Christ, man.
Sorry. I'm terrible with names. Boyer says 4 in October, a thing cool with the
hell yeah, man. Every day, man, I've had on a different scary movie. Yeah. Gotta do it. And all the ones that are like hitters, all the ones that are good.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? So you've missed a lot of them, Boyer, but you're gonna get a good amount of them for the rest of October.
True Freeze says real life news is scary enough. And then True Freeze says my scary movies are Twilight Zone, MK Ultra, Trafficking is Scary, World War III. Exactly.
Those are all. That's what I'm talking about. Now I ain't talking about real life news like that you see on TV. That's just whack.
Oh, I know.
That shit's all fabricated and bullshit. But yeah, when you go MK Ultra and all deep into it, oh yeah, trafficking. Now you're talking.
Exactly.
Now you're talking.
Yo, Jay, you can hear me now?
Now I can.
Bro, as soon as you said human trafficking, my fucking mic shut off, bro. Like,
why is it whenever I say some shit like this, your shit goes out, bro?
Dude, the shit just like went out. Like I didn't touch anything whatsoever, bro. The shit just went out.
Whenever I say something along those lines, something happens with your shit, or I get a phone call.
I know. That's the craziest shit, bro.
Literally, I thought I was like, who the fuck's calling my shit right now? and then I went to go. Then I was like, hold on, I don't hear shit. So I went to go look at the stream. Right, I'm on X looking at the stream. I'm like, oh no, he's there. What the fuck?
No, I know. It's just that the mic just went out all of a sudden.
Oh Jesus!
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's always when we're talking about some type of fucking conspiracy.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy to me.
Don't go out on me, bro. Don't go out on me. Stay in the street.
That was crazy. That was so crazy.
Shit. True Freeze is naming some other shit topics that is very interesting. I don't even know if I should.
Okay, we're not talking about any of it. We're not talking about any of it, or else your mic will go out again, or the whole thing will go out. We're not talking about it.
I'll say it real quick because it is really interesting stuff. I'll say it. Transhumanism, blue beam, nanotech, and EMFs, all real stuff.
Oh yeah, those are all excellent, for sure. We've touched on all those, man.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
Definitely. Bauer says audio went out, but it is back, so we're good. And Bauer says, "Don't answer the phone."
I don't, Boyer. You've called one time before during my show. The problem is so I'm streaming from my phone. Even if anyone calls, my stream will just go
Yeah,
until it's done, and then it'll re-up.
I know.
That's just funny.
True Free says the dog is anti-scary. Your dog is chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling. He wants to relax again.
And True Free says, "Don't say out loud." Yeah, since you wrote it, I wanted to put it out there for everybody, so I just said it. Fuck it, but it is what it is.
It's all good, man. But yeah,
hopefully you'll be all good.
For sure.
And Boyer says, "Laugh my ass off. It was an accident."
That's funny. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Cool. So going back to the movie The Ring, what do you rate it?
I actually haven't seen it in a long time. I'll go 9.6.
9.6?
Yeah, because I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'd have to watch it again to really get the accurate rating.
Got you.
It's in the 9s for sure because it was, like I said, I'm rating it from when I first saw it.
Yeah.
But I also want to, I'd have to see it again recently to really find any like the other flaws. But I'm rating it from when I first saw it. It's definitely in the high 9s. Yeah, like the high 9s for sure.
Gotcha.
For sure, without a doubt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, it's above 9.5 for sure. I didn't think it was a 10/10 because it wasn't one of the scariest movies I ever saw. It definitely was not one of the scariest movies.
What is the scariest movie you ever saw, by the way?
Man, with me, since I grew up, Roman Catholic, and I've read the Bible, anything with exorcism, me I shit a brick, dude.
Okay, exorcisms.
Yeah, because I know that shit's real. That shit still goes on till today.
Yeah. Seeing
someone fucking possessed and then having a demon come out, that shit frightens me, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother level of, I don't even know what to do if I saw that in person. I would fucking flip. I'd feel bad because I'd punch the person and say, "Get the fuck away from me," and it wouldn't even be their fault. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. That's why that shit just frightens me, dude.
What's your favorite exorcism movie?
Well, obviously I grew up on The Exorcist, so that's one of them. But probably the second one.
The second exorcism.
I think the one that came out in 2004. Was it 2004? It just the exorcism movies just fucking scare the shit out of me, dude.
Right.
They just do. So I personally try not to watch them if I don't have to.
I got you.
Like I've seen a lot of them, bro.
Yeah.
And man, that shit just fucking freaks me out, dude. I'm not scared of shit in this world. But when it comes to that, I know that's a whole nother level of like.
It's a whole nother realm.
That's what I mean. It's like you're fucking with the parallel realm. You know what I mean? That's here, but not here.
Right.
And that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So
I mean, at the end of the day, there's so much stuff that we can't see, feel, or hear because everything is all about frequencies, and we're just on a different frequency than what else is around us.
But animals can. That's the crazy part.
Animals can, yeah, of course.
It scares the shit out of me, dude. Because I know there's times. Oh man.
I had a time where like my black cat, where like there was a couple times actually where I was having a bad dream. And my black cat, she never wakes me up, bro. And she literally went and woke me up like 2 times.
Exactly.
I was having a bad dream and she woke me
up. That's what cats are for, though, man. They're guardians of the underworld, bro.
Right.
Why do you think the Egyptians always had them around, bro?
I know, but and that's the thing too is like the different colored cats are good for like different things. So like black cats are good for the underworld. I have a Siamese cat, which is like a white cat. And those are actually good for something completely different, not the underworld.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
The daytime more, like it's crazy, and it makes sense too because my black cat is like more active during the nighttime than my my white cat.
Nocturnal.
True Freeze says Trilogy of Fear, older movie was scary, so they're talking about Trilogy of Fear. Never seen that one.
Doesn't ring a bell. Trilogy of Fear?
Yeah, Trilogy of Fear. True Freeze also says, my sis thought Penny was creepy. I think he's talking about Penny the Clown.
Oh, It?
Yeah, it scared. When I first saw it, I was young. When I first saw it, I was literally scared of clowns after that shit, bro. Like,
I know you told me, man. I'm sorry, bro. That is not going on one of my movies. I have never been scared of fucking It.
Yeah,
I know hella people that are scared of clowns because of that movie.
man,
You're
bro.
one of them. That did not scare didn't scare me. It's a fucking clown.
I know.
That did not scare me.
Yeah, but when he
I'm just
turns
like,
into this like monster underneath the sewage thing, that shit was kind of
yeah,
scary.
but it's still it's a clown. I don't know. I've never been scared of clowns. Like I said, certain things hit with certain people. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that are like, exorcism? What? How does that scare you? I'm sure, you know what I mean?
But there's a big difference between like what you're saying and what I'm saying. And the biggest difference is that because you were always going to the gym for the most part, you've always been surrounded by a lot of clowns. I haven't.
That's oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh god, I need a water. I need a water, bro. I need a water. Oh god, that's too fucking funny. Oh shit.
True Freeze also says Celine Dion baby clothes ad was creepy. Never seen it.
Baby clothes ad. What the hell is baby clothes ad?
I've never seen. Maybe she was trying on some baby clothes. I don't know. Maybe that's that dark web shit that we hear about all the time.
Celine Dion baby clothes ad. I heard she was in some weird shit too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I almost pulled my fucking ab with that laughing. Jesus. Oh no, it's good. I'm just like, that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like literally, bro. I just need some water.
True Freeze.
Dehydrated.
True Freeze says Siamese cats are special. Yes, they are. And you know what else they are? They're freaking super talkative. Oh my god, my Siamese cat will not. And as I'm talking, my black cat comes in right now to the room. But yeah, my Siamese. I've owned cats my whole life, and this Siamese cat is the most vocal cat I've ever owned. He literally will tell me everything that's on his mind. If he wants to go out, he'll tell me. If he wants to come in, he'll tell me. But yeah, dude, this guy, the whole other level. But very special cats too. I've never had such a loving cat as I did with the Siamese. I never had a cat that would just like jump on my lap and like kiss me all the time. Like I that's what usually dogs do, and this cat is like a dog to me, you know. True Freeze also says serial killer from Chicago, Gacy, played a clown.
John Wayne Gacy. Yes, sir. Yeah. I remember. But see, in college, I did a class. I studied serial killers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I did reports on them.
Yeah.
That's when, so obviously I was a business major, but I also wanted to be a psych major. So I studied serial killers. So I did a lot of reports on them. I remember John Wayne Gacy. That's what I mean. That shit doesn't scare
me. Definitely.
Clowns. I know so many people that are scared of clowns, bro. No, I really do. I can name you hella people scared of clowns, bro.
I know.
You being one of them.
Yep. True Freeze says, check Celine ad. It's out there from a few years ago. And the Siamese cat I knew was like a dog as far as playing as well. So yeah. Yeah, Siamese are they're definitely a different type of breed of cat. Like there's no other breed like them out there. So first experience, and I'll probably end up getting another Siamese after later on in life. But let's talk about, since going back to the Ring movie, and let's do actress or actor with a different movies. We'll do Naomi Watts. Since she is
okay. I like Naomi Watts. She's in a lot of good movies. She's one of my favorite actresses.
What is your favorite Naomi Watts movie?
Fuck, man, I gotta think of it. Dude, this is crazy, bro. This is how I know sometimes it just connected. Mm-hmm. I said the name Naomi earlier, remember? I was like, oh, that's Imone.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even think about it that she's in this movie, Naomi Watts.
Right.
That's fucking gnarly, bro. I haven't said the name Naomi in a minute either. That's crazy.
I know.
Fuck. My favorite Naomi Watts movie. She's in a shit ton of movies too, bro. Man, she's in so many fucking movies. I'm gonna have to go with I'll go with King Kong.
King Kong, okay.
Yeah, she played a good ass role in that movie, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Good. Yeah, for sure. I'll go with that one. Naomi Watts on that one.
And underrated?
Fuck. Underrated. I'll go. Man, that's tough. That's tough, man. I'll go. You know what? I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'll go with for underrated Fair Game.
Fair Game?
Because when I saw it, I thought it was the Fair Game that I liked. You know, the one with Baldwin and Cindy Crawford.
Oh, okay.
But then I was like, what the hell Fair Game is this? And then I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, this is a cool one. I didn't even know she was in a movie called Fair Game, and I decided to watch it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, this shit's pretty good. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
yeah, it was her and Sean Penn. And because I thought it was Fair Game, the one I watched, the one I've even put on here before. I love that one, you know what I mean? And then I was like, well, yeah, Naomi Watts, excellent actress, bro.
All right. As far as my favorite with her in it, it's a tough one. Like you said, she does have a lot of movies, but I think I'm gonna go with The Sea of Trees with Matthew McConaughey and her.
Why don't I know that one? Sea of Trees?
Sea of Trees. It's about like in the Japanese that suicide forest thing, you know?
Oh, she did a movie out there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sea
No,
of
I never
Trees.
seen it.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. As far as underrated, I think a lot of people didn't see this just because it's an older movie, but I definitely think it's worth mentioning with her in it. And Jay, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" And that movie is Tank Girl.
She was a Tank Girl? No.
Yeah, dude.
You're full of shit. No way.
Yeah.
She was in Tank Girl?
Yeah.
Why don't I remember her in Tank Girl?
95. That's why. Old ass movie.
Why don't I remember this? Fuck. I'd have to see that, man. I haven't seen that in so fucking long.
I know. It's all good though. It's all good. True Freeze wants to know if Naomi is married to Johnny Depp.
Naomi Watts? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so because he was remember he was married to Amber Heard?
Yeah, Amber Heard. Yeah.
And then he had that whole fucking crazy shit that he put on. Remember that she tried to get him for a lot of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And it ended up backfiring on her. That was crazy too, because she was bad as fuck, but she was crazy.
I know.
Why is it bad ones that are always crazy? Fuck, man, that shit sucked. I was like, holy shit.
True Freeze says, not the country singer, family Naomi. Not the country singer, family Naomi. It's a question. Family Naomi. Yeah, I'm not sure. And then your boy says Billy Crudup. I think that's Billy Crudup. Maybe that's who she's married to.
Oh, Naomi Watts?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who she's married to.
Yeah, Boyer says Billy Crudup.
That's what's up.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that information, because it's nice to sometimes have other people look up stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Else I'd have to look it up.
I always thought she was always a good looking chick, Naomi Watts.
I know. So that is our movie of the night. We are watching The Ring, or we were watching The Ring. It just finished right now. So
yes, sir.
It's cool. Very cool movie.
No doubt.
And let's move on. You know what? I was going to tell you real quick. You know what one of my favorite scary movies is that is kind of under the radar?
What?
The Dreamcatcher.
That's not scary.
It's not really scary, but it's like
man.
It was just like a movie that, like, holy shit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like that film. I remember.
I liked it too.
They portrayed it as scary when I saw the what's it called? The fucking clip. Remember when they showed the clip, the trailer? Yeah. I was like, oh shit. And then I watched it, I was like, this wasn't even scary. It was a good film. Yeah. But that shit wasn't scary. You were scared of that? Come on.
No, I'm not scared. I was just like, damn, that's trippy. You know what I mean? Like,
it was a great movie, but I didn't think it was scary at all. That's why it's not going in the October one.
Yeah.
It will, however, after October, I'll put that on for sure. I like that movie.
No, me
That's
too.
a good one.
Me too.
But the part they put in the trailer, when he's like, like he's when he's overtaken, I was like, oh shit. That's why I thought it was gonna be scary.
The only part that really scared me was when that one dude that picked up that hitchhiker who was taking a shit and then fucking like that alien was coming out of his ass or something. Like that was some crazy shit.
That's Stephen King movie, bro.
Stephen King.
Stephen King, man.
Yeah.
So.
Boyer says, "Have to run, guys. Have an awesome one. You as well.
For sure, Boyer. If you don't come back during this stream, hey, we'll be in the gym in about an hour and a half.
Yep.
Come through the TikTok, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Or YouTube. We'll be on both.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, but I like Boyer on the TikTok, man. You know what I mean? But it's cool. That's why if Boyer come through to the YouTube one, he could chill. Because I know Boyer's working right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And True Free says, I don't follow Hollywood best as I can, but what is scary is a guy who was a Navy SEAL who tells stories. And True Freeze also says Stephen King is creepy.
Yeah, he is. He's hella creepy.
Well, that's why he's perfect for what the movies he does.
Yeah. He's weird too, but he's very creepy. I agree with that.
Exactly.
Creepy ass dude.
Exactly.
Damn, Boyer, you leave right during the crypto segment, bro.
I know.
Like literally, it's all good though, bro. You could go back and see it.
Whatever.
That's what I mean. You could come back and see it, Boyer.
Yep.
I'm about to do crypto right now too.
Yep. True Free says Mr. Ballin, and Boyer says great stuff. We'll check in. Thanks, guys.
For sure.
All right, let's get into your crypto now. Starting with the big three. Let's see what's going on here. We got Bitcoin sitting at 113,370. It is down 1.25%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 4,103. It is only down 0.78% in the last 24. And XRP, which is currently sitting at number 5, is at $2.53, and that one is down 0.75%. So let's go over your support and resistance for all three. Bitcoin currently, your support is going to be at 113,400 to 113,800. And your resistance, 115,900 to 116,200, with a stronger barrier above 117. Ethereum, your support is about 4,070 to 4,120, and your resistance, 4,280 to 4,300, with an extra ceiling near 4,350. And then XRP, your support currently 254 to 260, and your resistance 264 to 266. And higher wall will be around 270. So if it starts breaking out from 264, then start expecting a move on up. But if it's only hitting that support and it goes below support at 254, then expect XRP to start going down a little bit. Same with the other ones. But the trend is your friend, and the trend is currently bullish. So I definitely don't see it going down. I think this little crash we just had because of the whole China tariff announcement by Trump, it basically, we just saw the worst. We saw all these people that were over leveraged get taken out of the markets, which is healthy for the markets because there always have to be a little retraction before we can keep moving onwards, or else, new money doesn't go into the system. So it is actually healthy to see these little pullbacks like that. And we will be moving on. So no big deal. As far as, let's see here, your fear and greed index, we are back into the neutral. So we were at fear when I reported on Friday, but now we are at 42 neutral. So that is a good sign that we are going to be going back towards that bull run, moving on up a little bit, but we're probably going to be going sideways either this week and next, or maybe just this week, until we get our footing back on, you know what I mean? And we kind of know which direction we want to go. But it looks like everything's going to be going up. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.89 trillion. We're only down 0.71%, meaning that there is not much money flowing out of crypto. If anything, it is just kind of going sideways, which is what I just said. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is Portal to Bitcoin. That's a new one. Never seen that one before. That one is up 5.94% currently. Number 2 is Humanity Protocol, which is up 154%. So that might be one to look into. Number 3 is Arc of Panda, which is up 5.3%. Number 4 is Falcon Finance, which is up 2.86%. And number 5 is Heroes of Mavia, which is up 0.95 right now. As far as your top 5 gainers, we have number 1, Bull Run Meme, which is up 2,336%. Number 2, we have Doge Killer. Doge Killer is up 1,562%. Number 3 is Red. Red is up 1,293%. Number 4 is I Love Puppies, and that one is up 1,174%. And why wouldn't it be? Because we all do love puppies. That is a great meme coin. Number 5 is Tesla. Tesla is up today at 974% to the up. For your gains, let's go over your top 100 and notable mentions when it comes to gainers. Number 7, we have Robinhood, which is up 701%. Number 8 is Notcat, which is up 531%. Number 12, we have MAGA, which is up 458%. Number 20, we have Purification, which is up 307%. At number, 26, we have Fart Coin, which is up 269%. At number 30, we have BlackRock, which is up 381%. At number 34, we have Charlie Kirk, which is up 215%. At number 41, we have MSTR, which is up 197%. Number 46, we have Grok. Grok is up 173%. At number 51, we have Grayscale, which is up 107%. Number 58, we have Sidekick, which is up 86%. At number 64, we have Game, which is up, or Gamey, which is up 55%. At number 68, we have Just Elizabeth Cat, which is up 48%. At number 73, we have Critia Lair, which is up 40%. At number 79, we have Conan. Conan is up 41%. Number 81, we have DIN, which is up 37%. At number 37, we have Wrapped Dog, which is up 32%. At number 95, we have Get AI, which is up 28%. And in your top 100 spot for the day, for your gainers, we have Momo, M-O-M-O, and Momo is currently up 25%. That is your guys' crypto news for the night. Like I said, it looks like we're going to be going sideways for a little bit. And let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes. Before we do, let me just get into this chat before we go too far into the chat. True Freeze says, Green Mile, is that a Stephen King movie? Do you know?
That's a good movie.
Is it a Stephen King movie? I don't think so, right?
Oh, Green Mile? No. I thought you were just naming the movie Green Mile.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not a Stephen King movie.
I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. Green Mile is an excellent movie, too.
Yeah, it is. True Freeze also says gold at 3K. That is scary. Yes, it is. Yes, yeah. It is. And True Freeze says not to be confused with Doge Musk. Exactly. And then True Freeze says horoscopes. Exactly. We're about to get into that. So True Freeze, if you want to put in the chat what your sign is, I will make sure to go fully over your sign. But
you know what's crazy? So he's right. It is a Stephen King movie, but it's not directed by him though.
Oh,
it's just yeah. That's why I was confused. It's about his book.
Oh, it's about the book that he made.
Yeah, but it's not. He didn't direct it.
I wonder if he had any input in it. I'm sure he did. If it was his book.
I would say so because it's his story, but he didn't direct it.
Got you.
Yeah, I wonder how much of I didn't read the actual book. So I wonder how much of the book and the movie is. I wonder what the differences are.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's
I'm sure
interesting.
the book is good as well, though.
Oh fuck yeah! Usually books are better. So there's probably a lot of stuff that's not in the movie that's in the book.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. All right, guys, let's get into your horoscopes. So this is going to be for October 14th, 2025. Starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So, Aries, the moments that arise tomorrow may challenge your peace from within. Someone's words or actions might put your patience to the test. In that moment, you have the choice. If you choose to raise yourself above the situation by responding graciously, even though it will be difficult, then you will. Not everything calls for a strong reaction. Your strength is already known to the world. Let peace speak for you. Then we got Taurus. It might seem hard to say no to anything tomorrow, but take a moment to pause before consenting. Don't overpromise to maintain peace or to please a person. Your time and energy are a precious gift. Being able to say no politely is better than stressing out after saying yes. Gemini, you are not late, even if life feels like it is moving faster than you want. You are reminded to arrive at your own perfect timing tomorrow. Trust your path, as you are unlike others. Do not even begin comparing yourself to another person's journey. Whatever is yours shall never pass you by. And okay. Sorry, I just got into an ad. And now we got Cancer next. Cancer. Make time for rest to boost your productivity tomorrow. So much emotional weight is often carried by you as if rest must be earned. Peace is not a reward, it is a need. Cut small pauses and both your mind and body will thank you. A short break can bring clarity. Then we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow you might feel the most spontaneous emotionally. This is a strength, not a weakness. Share your truth with care. Your words carry power, so choose them with your heart. When you feel something deeply, let yourself say it out loud. Be fearless. Realness creates bonds. You do not have to be strong at all times. Sometimes being soft and vulnerable about how you feel is true courage. Then we got our Virgo. There's room to start changing your mind tomorrow. Yesterday's certainties may seem a little less so right now. That is okay. You may grow, shift, or choose all over again. Try not to hold fast to an idea simply because you said yes once. Life is certainly not fixed. Allow yourself to revise even your thoughts, your schedule, or your heart. Then we got our Libra. There may be a moment when someone would need the calm that you represent. Your peaceful energy can ease a tense situation or steady the nerves of a friend. Never underestimate your influence. Unknown even to yourself, you might feel quite unbalanced. Let your kindness guide you instead of compelling you to fix things. Scorpio. Just because something is quiet tomorrow does not mean it is unimportant. A small gesture, a gentle word, or a silent minute may bear profound significance. Look closely around you and notice what feels still. You usually feel what others do not perceive. Trust that gift. Do not rush to label anything too quickly. Sagittarius. Tomorrow might begin with a really strong drive. Keep this momentum under guard till the end. Distractions will come and try to pull you away to things that don't need your energy right now. Stay concentrated on what feels most alive in you. Capricorn. Boundaries could be put to the test tomorrow. Someone might ask for more than you are willing to give at the moment. Stand firm and steady. You don't have to explain yourself to every person or anything. The clearer and calmer you are, the more they respect your boundary. Your time and peace should be guarded. Then we got our Aquarius. This moment of clarity may come your way tomorrow. It will likely bear an odd familiarity, as if you already knew the answer deep within. It is not a coincidence, it is confirmation. Your inner voice is to be trusted, even if the external world seems confusing. At times, you will not have all the pieces just yet. Hold on to what speaks so loudly within you. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. If something is bothering you tomorrow, pause before moving forward. You do not have to force anything weird. Listen to what your body and heart are telling you. That pause should bring you to the clarity you desire. You are not meant to act at every minute. Rest, ponder, and do when the energy grounds you. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow, October 14th, 2025. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's move on and get into some chats real quick before we get into our last segment. Truth Freeze says, I did it, ends with a mouse being a person, like away from God. The book Green Mile I read was not sure king or not. True Free says, I live near the New York camp Lilydale. That is scary. Steer clear from it, I suggest. Never heard of that camp. Camp Lilydale. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
In New York? Sounds like somewhere Jason might be chilling. or Mark Myers. Mike Myers. I said Mark. Mike Myers. True Free says, word gives us all. Moon, sun, planets, constellations are always in the firmament. Are you into horoscopes? Definitely into horoscopes. Jay is more kind of about a numerology, and I'm more about horoscopes and also Chinese zodiac. I definitely like to go and do both, you know. But on this, for this show, because it's, if we get into too much of it, we're going to get into too much of a longer segment. So I definitely just kind of go over the American or the Western horoscopes, not the Eastern horoscopes. But yeah, maybe one day we'll do maybe we'll do like one day of like numerology as well, because I know Jay loves that numerology. So might be something cool to do.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
I like the Chinese zodiac though. I'm definitely, part of my Chinese zodiac for sure.
Definitely.
I think it's more dead on.
Oh, I know. And funny about the one thing about Chinese, like the zodiacs of the Chinese, like the astrology, is that one thing that is always it's always kind of funny to me is that every single animal that they have portrayed is like real, and all of a sudden they have this one which is a dragon, and some people like to say that if dragons did exist before, because it is part of the Chinese like zodiac, and every single other animal was real, why wouldn't the dragon be real? So I definitely feel like dragons were once a thing out here.
Of course they are. They probably still are.
Exactly.
Probably still are.
True Freeze says Lilydale was a big place for folks in early 1900. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Good to know.
I didn't know that either.
True Freeze says gematria, huh? Gematria. True Freeze also says ear of the rat and dragons are real. Yes, sir. Yep. They sure are. I believe in myself. You still
he's a rat.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know like about certain animals, but bro, we have actual dragons living in the US, and they're called Komodo dragons, out of all things. They do have them. Maybe now they don't fly no more, but they definitely have things that replicate what dragons might have at one point been like, and with wings with all places. There's even
dragons still, man.
Yeah, no, there. I mean, like I said, you do have Komodo dragons, which are pretty damn dangerous, and they can eat like deer and shit like that. They're like these big ass lizards, but they're actual. They call them dragons.
I know what a Komodo dragon is.
Yeah, exactly.
They eat anything.
Yeah, and they're supposedly they have like a bite that's poisonous, so if they bite you, they're actually like they'll kill you. So
well, they can bite through you anyway.
Well, they'll bite right through you. Yeah, they have like super.
It wouldn't matter. Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Exactly.
They'll eat a whole human being. It's very easy.
I know. All right, guys, let's move on to the last part of our show, which is going to be our conspiracy of the night. And Jay's got a good one for you guys tonight. What you got for them, Jay?
Well, I gotta talk about it, man. Everyone been talking about it on the net, man. Yeah. So, remember when I did a conspiracy about the man from Torrid?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, dude, everything's been going off about this woman from Torenza. Did you hear about that?
I definitely heard a little bit something, but you can report.
Yeah, man. So I mean, basically, man. Obviously, we had a traveler, and she had a passport, everything, and like everything. Like she was an older woman, right? And bro, like this video, like it gets me because, like I said, since I did that conspiracy on the man from Torrid, which I totally believe in 1954, this is the same exact situation, bro. Except she said like her passport is from Torenza, obviously, country that does not exist, right? And I'm here like, what the hell's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need to know from the people, obviously, like who believes it and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like I said, doing the conspiracy before from the man from Torred, same situation exactly. You know what I mean? But we're talking like different time frames here. You know what I mean? Different parallels. You know what I'm saying? Like this type of shit. Like, and dude, it's got like, I don't like. How do I put it? I think this type of stuff is totally real, and it was total glitch in the matrix. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, so did you see anything about this or no?
I seen very briefly. I didn't get into it at all. No.
So you didn't see anything about it.
Not really. No.
So yeah, it's basically the same exact story I reported before, and the passport scanned and everything. But they're like, what the hell? You know, like they were like, what the hell is, you know, we're Torenza. Exactly. Like, and I'm like, bro, this is it's just some crazy stuff to me. You know what I mean? Like, they were just, you know, all the authorities, everyone was left baffled. You know what I mean? Because she flew here to JFK, talking about NY. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Tokyo, and she passport Torenza. You know what I mean? And this shit obviously went viral, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because this is a whole nother level. It's the same story as the man from Torah, like I said, man. And I don't know. Like, I'd have to see this stuff, because when they went over and tried to ask people about it, half the people were like, oh yeah, they were into it. The other half were like, no, this never happened. That's just weird to me when you have stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I feel like that's people trying to, like, I feel like when they do these type of things, that they're really trying to fuck with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you should, like, yeah, man. If I was at the airport and I witnessed this shit, I'd be like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like this is just crazy to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And like I said, I believe in the whole thing in 1954 as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he even, like, the one in 1954, he even explained where the damn country was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like somewhere between France and Spain. I remember when I talked about it, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So there's an actual, like, he even explained it. You know what I mean? Obviously, he was from the future, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Because where he explained it, I was like, oh no shit. You know, you look at a map, you're like, oh, right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this woman, I wish there was something with an explanation if she was explaining it too, but I didn't even get to that. You know what I mean? Like, I want more to this story. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want more to this story. Like, from his story, he ended up being escorted, and then, like, you know, he was put in a room, and then he was gone after he was detained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a hotel. But I want more to her story. You know what I mean? I need to see more of this, man. You know what I mean? I don't know anyone else who has anything on it.
You're not going to see any other stories about it.
I know. I already know. I already know it's already taken off. I know.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, bro. You know what I mean? And that was at JFK, obviously. Big ass airport. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But man, it was crazy, because everything all scanned, passed, you know, and then, you know, obviously the person doesn't exist and the country doesn't exist. But the passport was real. You know what I'm saying?
You know, sometimes it makes me wonder, like, maybe these are like countries or places that are beyond the ice wall, you know? Maybe.
It could be. So that's a good way to put it. Like, beyond the ice wall, or beneath Antarctica, or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? But it could be. It definitely could be. Like, I don't know how that would work, but it definitely could be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not counting that out.
We can't say that other, like, beyond the ice wall, the technology that those countries might have, or those places might have, might have stargates, they might have shit that can get people to this part of the, you know, planet.
Yeah, it's just a, you know, universe glitch.
Yeah.
But oh man, this type of stuff has been I've been seeing all these videos about it, so I had to bring it up. Obviously, you know, I always like to do the religious conspiracies, but this one was just it's been viral, bro.
Yeah.
And I you know, like I said, man, I need to talk about it, just because so much it's just going on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to talk about it, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to sweep it under the rug already, bro. Like, oh no, this was all AI fake generated news. But if it was, then what about the guy in the 50s when that AI
Yeah.
didn't even exist? So that's the only reason why I don't believe them.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like it's easy to say it's AI these days, which is true. You can make AI with anything, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
I don't.
bro. Lately, I've been seeing Tupac at fucking Warriors games. I'm seeing Tupac, bro, like living in the Caribbean, still the same age. Bro, I've been seeing
I know, man.
craziest
I
AI
know.
shit.
I know, man. I seen the Michael Jackson one where he took the KFC from a person.
Exactly.
I know, man. I know you can make anything with AI, but this is a whole nother level, bro. You know what
Dude,
I'm saying?
I even got to see Tupac in the WWF ring, like talking to some other WWF like person.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I know. I've seen the most with AI, but I don't believe this is, I know they'll say it's a hoax and it's AI generated. I already know that, you know what I mean?
right.
But I'm not buying it.
Exactly.
I think it's put there to see how many people believe and how many people don't. And I
Yeah.
believe they did it on purpose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I believe they do that type of shit on purpose.
Oh, I bet.
That's a for sure deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, man. The woman, so I can't just say the man from Torrid. I gotta say the woman from Torenza.
Yeah, Torenza.
You know what I mean? That could be, you could be right though. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
A place beyond the ice wall.
Right.
Could be.
Right.
Could be, bro.
All right. Let's get into some chats real quick before we finish here. Justin says, finished a damn research project and y'all still going. Ha ha ha. Gym live finna be extra late today.
Oh fuck, you're right, Justin. It's all right though. I'm a late night cat.
Yeah.
You're right though.
Yeah.
As long as I could charge my phone, we'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So we'll try to get it there by 12. Latest. We're about to
for sure.
here anyway.
For sure.
True Free says Justin funny. True Freeze also says, please don't read out loud, huh? Deep fakes abound. MJ was Jesuit Papal, Rome his hologram, or Avatar.
Oh, those are all the AI.
Yeah, the AI stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got a new person, Zachary Jensen. What up, Zachary? Nice to see you on here. And Zachary says, was Michael Jackson guilty?
I don't think so. I think he was actually framed. I was one of those people who was like, man, this dude had great music and he's touching boys. I don't believe it though. I actually believe now, since everything has gone on and doing that research, that he was framed. Why? Because he didn't want to sell back his stuff to Sony.
That's what I was thinking, because because he
owned
his own catalog.
And that's exactly why they took him out. Oh shit, he's not going to give it back to us? All right.
Yep.
First you discredit. It's just common sense. They discredited him.
Yeah.
And then from there, okay, now no one will believe shit he says.
Yeah.
And then, I don't even know if he's actually dead, honestly. He could have faked that whole shit and like, okay, I got these people are going to try and kill me. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Well, two things. One, the whole Sony came after him after obviously nobody knew it was Sony, and the reason why I feel they did that was because they were trying to bankrupt him to make him sell back to them, because they're like, oh, if we make him go through all the lawyer proceedings and all this, and you have enough kids that we can convince to like make this happen, then basically he's gonna go bankrupt and he's gonna have to sell shit to like be able to pay for all this. So that's why they did what they did. And the other thing was too, MJ, about his whole, like what you just said, the death thing. I actually seen a very compelling argument about that, where back in the day he actually burned himself like on stage or something, like his hair caught on fire, and he got like really badly burned. And then there was this other guy that they interviewed on CNN one time. I believe it was Larry King that interviewed him.
I know, Dave.
Yeah, exactly. And it was literally Michael Jackson, bro. And they did
I know it was. I remember that whole thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they do that because if you discredit somebody and they try to go public against you, you can't beat them now because you're discredited.
Right.
That's why I believe he was set up.
No, for sure.
And I didn't know that shit when I first saw that back in the day, and I was fucked up because I was talking hella shit.
I know.
But yeah, I don't believe he did anything they said.
Could be. True Free says MJ was both a victim and a perp. I think recall him dangling the baby. Yeah, no, I definitely recall that. Yeah, he was a little bit weird with the kids. I mean, in
Yeah.
that sense, like with his kid, and I think that's just because.
Friendly.
Yeah, I think he just never learned how to like care for his
Yeah.
own kids. Like he was weird, but if you look at his childhood and the way he grew up,
Yeah.
he didn't grow up like as like a normal child with a normal childhood. Like
Yeah.
he literally had his dad as like a freaking military drill sergeant, making him produce all these songs so that his dad and his family can get richer off of his back. You know, that's
Yeah.
kind of what happened there. Zachary says he was a little creepy though. Yeah, well,
Yeah. I'll give you that.
He
Make
like I
good
said,
music.
yeah, he was just a different breed. Like he was
Yeah.
literally he did not grow up like all of us did, you know, like or most of us did. So he literally was like being like imagine growing up with like a drill sergeant on your back at all times and forcing you to do shit. You know what I mean? True Free says he used occult mares to make fame. Occult mares. Never heard that one before. Zachary says, I agree about the great music. And then True Free says his album cover has much occult imagery.
I believe it.
I believe it. I believe it. And that could be all part of Sony as well doing
Definitely.
all that. Because I guarantee you he probably didn't like he didn't have a lot of say in like the album covers and stuff, you know, just the music
not.
what he wrote. But then like certain songs that he wrote, like that one song where basically I forgot the name of that song, where he basically made the whole like video of the song of like everybody being one. Do you remember that song? I forgot the name of that song, man. But there's like a song. There's a song where he basically like you could tell like he really was like about like peace and you know trying to put out into the universe and the world like you know like the change comes from within and it comes from with you first. You know, the man in the mirror. I think that was the name of the song, Man in the Mirror or something like that. Something like that. But I remember something like that. You know. Yeah. But yeah, that is our conspiracy theory of the night. And we were talking about some lady who just showed up in JFK with a passport from where?
Torenza. Crazy.
Yep. True Freeze also says Mares, he called on piano player in Sean E. Yep. All right, guys, we are coming up to the very end of our show. So let's finish this off and give you guys your final words of wisdom. What you got for them tonight, Jay?
I'm going to go with strongest cards you have are the ones you haven't played. I'm going to go with that one just because, how do I put it? Like, I feel it's very important, obviously, to always have like your best options and everything not shown. You know what I mean by that? Like everything to me is like you got to have strategy involved. You know what I mean? Especially with advantage. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I believe that that's if you don't reveal everything, when you actually do and you choose to act, you will definitely have more of an impactful thing happen for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm going with that quote today. I don't actually know who said it, so it's not an ancient philosopher or anything like I usually do. But I like that one because sometimes like I said, I even fall guilty to it. Like, you know, where you reveal too much stuff to too many people, too many energies are involved, and that shit could go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so yeah, man. Never reveal all your cards, man. And it's like I said, you know what I mean? Your strongest ones are the ones you haven't. So
Exactly.
For sure.
Very well said. And just to kind of close off the show off of what you're saying, always remember, guys, your greatest power comes from knowing more than you reveal and revealing less than you know. The strongest people don't need to announce their next move. They move in silence and let results speak louder than words. You already have everything you need within you, the wisdom, the ideas, the strength, and the timing. But not every plan needs to be shared, and not every vision needs validation. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is wait, prepare, and strike when the moment is right. Move with intention, protect your dreams from premature eyes, because when you hold your cards close, you keep control of your game. And as the quote says, never reveal all your cards. Mystery isn't deception, it's discipline. So stay grounded, stay focused, and trust that when it's time to reveal your hand, the impact will be undeniable. Your silence is strength, your timing is power, and your purpose, that's the ace that always wins. That's not the Joker. All right, guys. Well, that is pretty much it for us. Let's just finish off real quick with these couple chats here. True Freeze says, Liberace, you touched on everything here from Mideast Peace, scary movies, and all the rest. Yes, sir. That's what we try to do for you guys. That's what we're about. Average Day Joes, health, wealth, and happiness. That is the motto of our show. Justin says they do gym as well, or two. So, yep, we will be doing gym. We'll be on live in about an hour. True Freeze says, sounds like Tai Chi. Share the gospel always, though. Yes, exactly. We always try to. We always try. So please join us for tomorrow and the next day as well, because we will be here Monday through Friday. And Justin says, words of wisdom teaching us how to play Texas Hold'em. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I don't even play Texas Hold'em.
No, I know. It's all about that full house, guys. Got to have that full house, you know. But if you straight, you good as well. You good as well. Anyway, Zachary says, have a good night, fellas. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Zachary, for being here. And thank you, everybody else, for being here as well. We definitely appreciate you, and we couldn't do this without you. So much love, much respect. And yeah, we will be back on tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for our podcast, but we will also be on tonight for our gym live in about an hour. So we will see you then. Health, wealth, and happiness one more time, guys. And yeah, we will see you back